Because I know so Barrington Levy have some nice crossover international things, so it'll be a good thing.
I said, all right,
Can't hear back from Shani about
I made
that.
the phone calls, you know what I'm saying?
And what did you get back?
Nothing. Nobody wanted with home.
Who else you got to after that though? Who should have asked
Shaggy.
Shaggy, and where Shaggy said?
Shaggy wanted to be done. It started to be politics. It was politics.
Okay.
So it was, I said, look, in order to make it not so much like, I said, let me get all three of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of same way exchanging. And you have tunes with Shaggy, Barrington have tunes with Shaggy, and it could kind of, y'all could just mesh and it'll be fire.
It's not gonna happen, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
but somebody wanted a band, this one wanted this, and...
Modern vampires of the city, and Teen Blood of the world anthem that nobody knows. No, what not tell me, say?
Yeah.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas.
Alright, we back. My expert opinion show. I'm not even gonna say the numbers. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try this episode. Shout out to subscribers. Hit that like, hit that share. Let everybody know you in here. It don't cost you no paper unless you's a mother hater. I gotta talk to both cameras now. If you in the comments, I want you guys to hit the comments and let me know how you feel about this VR thing that we doing. This is the first time it's ever been done with a hip hop podcast. We are the first. So far, the response has been great. I want to know how everybody's feeling about it. Got my man Mech in the building.
Salute.
How many demos you doing in the trash this week?
Holiday weekend. I'm off the clock. Holiday weekend. I'm off the
Why,
clock.
bro? You're crushing people's dreams out here. That's not cool.
Those are bad dreams. You wake up. Time to live in reality. Terrible.
Heineken.
Yeah, man.
What's up? Heineken After Dark. We're waiting for it. What's going on?
I'm just rounding up the thoughts.
How come you don't ask him how many restraining orders he got this week?
Nah, he don't.
No, remember, every girl's ass I've always asked them, can I
bleep him, bleep this guy, man.
Every
bleep
famous
this guy.
chick I've ever
You can't
grabbed,
be talking like that. You gotta have the respect for the queens, Heineken.
I do. That's why
Until
I asked
after
first.
12 on our channel. Until
I'm
after
like, can
12.
I grab? And then they say yes. If they say no, then I don't grab them.
Then there it is. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Plausible deniability.
This guy's in a Labor Day parade all year long.
You
All year
gonna
round.
see me on Eastern Parkway, on the highway on Toronto, Carnival in Montreal, on the trucks in Miami. Been to every carnival except for Trinidad and
Atlanta.
Yeah, I've been to all
That's
of
the
them.
main one.
Which one? Yeah, I know it's the main one.
Trinidad. I ain't been to that one yet.
That's the main one.
You haven't been to the one in
never
You
been
gotta
to
mention
Trinidad.
crop
I'm from
over. You
Trinidad.
gotta mention crop over too, bro.
If you ain't never been to Trinidad Carnival, you ain't never been to Carnival.
I'm
That
leaving
means you
it for
gotta take us,
I gotta
bro.
retire soon.
Well, then you gotta go.
We ain't never
Oh God,
retiring.
we got a Trini in the building.
Shawnee.
Johnny.
We're gonna get into that. Shout out to everybody over here. What's your name, bro? Medulla. Beezy, we here.
What up, bro?
You might see this guy on the show again. We had a little conversation. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Shawnee Culture, what you say?
Yo, I'm cool. Look,
You're good, man.
water is life. I'm just here, bro.
I just wanted to say welcome to the Math Hoffa, my expert opinion show.
Thank you, bro. Listen, I'm gonna brand it on my chest, make sure I give full credit anytime I say something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know.
You on the air Tuesday, right?
On the air Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday's a holiday.
Oh, yeah. The
So then
Tuesday
you
coming.
shout us out on Monday, 6
I
a.m.
got
first
you.
thing.
There
My
it
man
is,
pops
there
in
it
there.
is, there it is. Yeah. Hot
I ain't know I
97 in
heard
the
the
building.
audio they didn't, you know what I'm saying? Tell me where it came from. But
Is this
now
the
I
first
know.
cat from Hot 97 up here?
Probably.
Are you the first? Are you first dude?
You might be.
I think you're the first one from.
Hey, clap it up for that.
Let's go. Ebro, how you let him beat you to it?
Culture.
Rosenberg too. Rosenberg.
Rosenberg, you
Yo, they
too,
slacking,
hey.
they slacking.
Slacking and you're macking. You know what I mean? SO.
Yo, what's good? I actually
You know
just
what's
want to
good.
shout out
You
to
know
Yo,
what's good. You know what's good.
Did you get that on
You
camera?
know what's good.
Yo, listen. Y'all know my sneaker game is
Nah,
on
yo,
point,
S.
and he want to take my laces out. It's all good.
Yo, S, point to this too.
Yo,
yeah,
Yeah,
listen.
trust me.
Shout out to the Charlo brothers, Jamel Charlo. Unified chant right now. There's a few boxes that I watch. I just want to shout them out.
Respect.
Shout out to them for doing their thing. Charlo brothers.
And
He got to put the laces back together.
finally
That's a Queens nigga.
we have a legend in the culture.
Who? Facts.
The voice of truth is always the strongest, and this brother has been spreading his truth and message of love for a long time. He's crossed over into hip hop. We all, if you didn't know, you're gonna find out how many records that you listen to that he's been, collaborating with artists on. We got Junior Reid in the building.
Yes, sir.
We here.
One blood.
One love. Shout out to Jamaica.
The yard.
I always try to come up with a good question to kind of like set things off. Something I've always wanted to know.
Yeah.
Jerk chicken with jerk sauce. How do you guys survive that shit? How do you survive it? It's too hot.
Yeah, it's too
It's
hot.
too hot, bro. I be
Too
sweating.
spicy.
It's way too spicy.
Yeah,
and it's spicy on the way in and spicy on the way out.
When you see true
No,
Jamaica,
wait, yo.
Too far, you
when you see true Jamaica is so hot, and them thing there, and so the weather and so, and them thing there, and we just keep it hot. That's
Just
why we
keep it
become
hot.
say this
Everything
is why we're
hot.
hot. Yeah.
Everything
that's right.
hot.
Yeah.
Man.
Yo, man. If we talking chicken, you know we gotta talk about KFC in Jamaica.
Yeah, they got KFC out there now, right?
That's one.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
KFC
best
there.
out there. You didn't
Yeah.
know?
It's the best out there.
What? That shit is like #1 in the
No,
world.
the jerk man in the street is the best.
Jerk man is the best.
Don't do that to me.
Jerk man is the best. What are you talking about?
But you know the chicken be crispy over there.
Nah, that sound like some tourist shit.
Nah,
I'm not
nah,
going to,
nah.
If you
Ask
go
them.
to,
Ask them
if
two
you go
right
to
here.
Jamaica
Look,
and eat,
Stop. You got two Jamaicans
I'm not
right here.
asking him. If you go to Jamaica and eat KFC, there's something wrong with you.
You're not listening. It's not. Ask them two right here.
Now, there is something special about the Caribbean
Jerk-
KFCs. People be asking you to bring it back from like...
What I tell you, man?
KFC is good. You know what?
I just
KFC is
said
good
that.
enough.
Did I just say that?
That's like going to
But it's
Mexico and
street-
eating
No,
Chipotle.
you're
Like,
right.
what are you doing?
Yeah, that's true.
You're right, but there's
That's
something different with... I don't
Yeah,
know.
because Jamaicans is making it, but I
Listen,
still
man.
want
Didn't I just say they get on the airplane and ask for it to come back?
Nah, I
They
don't
don't.
doubt it, bro.
KFC
I don't
is
doubt
good
it.
enough.
just said it.
It's the same in Toronto. I had
But
some
for the
KFC
people
in
that dance
Toronto. It
on
was
people,
fire.
jerk
Hold on.
chicken is the best. KFC is good, but for the street, jerk chicken is the best.
Jerk chicken is the best.
Period.
Because
Thank
when
you.
the KFC close, the jerk is out there.
Yeah. There it is.
Understand me?
What the hell's wrong with y'all
It is.
going to KFC in the middle of Jamaica?
What's the
wrong with y'all?
hot spots out there?
Hotspot. Well, Kingston is a hotspot. Not hot in violence, but cool. Really good. But they spread a lot of rumors about Kingston. Say don't go to Kingston because they want to keep the tourist resort busy and all of those things. And so, but if you come to Jamaica and you don't come to Kingston, you don't come to Jamaica. If you go to you just go to those
Ocho Rios?
all those kind of. You don't get the real feel of Jamaica.
Right.
You have to come and know you touch the street. You have your link. You jerk. You're near the jerk man. You're near the manish water man. You're near the sip man, the ital sip and the fish tea and the whole works, the ackee and the saltfish. When the party over, all of those things available. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you're in Kingston now, you get them things. When you're in the countryside, you get it still, but you don't get it that much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Because they act like when you land in Kingston, as soon as you get on the bus to go to your
They try
resort,
to tell
they
you don't go
rob
to there and don't go.
They like, no, they gonna pull the
I
truck
want to
over.
keep it in their resort. You know what I mean? They drive away, they want to take it. Everywhere they're taking is their place.
Okay.
You understand? And then at the end of the day, the people out on the street with the wheel spice are on their face. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we deal with the street because of the street. You understand me? We take care of the street and the people them in the street.
People
You know?
them.
'Cause,
People
yeah.
them.
Because when, you know.
Speaking of the people them, Who are your biggest influences coming up?
Biggest influence coming up
Yeah.
is Dennis Brown, Michael Jackson, Hugh Mondale, you know, Fred Lux, Bob Marley, Lee Rice.
Marley.
That's what I'm about to ask
Yo,
you.
shout out to Kamani Marley. I got to collaborate with him on the track. It's fire. Be yourself. You gonna hear
Dope.
that soon.
I actually
Yeah.
wanted to talk to you about Bob Marley. How does his legacy make you? What do you put from him in your music?
What we put from Bob Marley in my music?
Yeah.
Well, we carry on the message, because Bob Marley take the message to a level, you understand me?
Right.
And as a freedom fighter and one of our brother who defend the struggle, yeah, and inspire us and give us the vibe, inspiration to take it to the other level.
Right.
There's another level in it, but they're not showing that level.
Right.
They make it look like it's stopped right there where Bob Marley is.
was, yeah.
But Bob Marley himself did come and tell you, say, so much thing to say. So him alone couldn't say everything.
Right.
So you have to have other brothers that come to tell you the other things that before that Bob Marley didn't get to tell us.
tell you, right.
And they make it look like, say, there's no other message, or there's no other, you understand me?
Yeah.
But
No other messenger.
but that's why we come and say one blood.
One blood.
You understand me? Because at the end of the day, you know, you have one blood and you have one love. But you have some people have one love, so they just go kill people. You have another man have one love, for him car and him shoes and him money. But it's just one blood. That's why we take it to another level with one blood. Because you can't go around the blood, because everything bleed red.
Right.
You understand? We all bleed red. You understand me?
It's a chain reaction going on for him. Bob Marley.
But the powers, man. You see when we talk certain thing, it lick off all the light. It lick off all the
Facts. Those are signs. Those are signs. Those are signs. The ancestors is with us. They're with us right now.
yeah.
Do you remember what Jamaica was like when he passed away?
Well, when Bob Marley, I never get to meet Bob Marley, you know. You understand? One time, my producer is named Hugh Mondale, right? So Hugh Mondale now, you know, is the first man that take me up to Tough Gang, you understand me? And we go up to Tough Gang and after that we go up to Tough Gang. And when we go up there the first time, Hugh Mondale, I never see Bob Marley or so, but when I go up there after, you know, I couldn't get inside. Nothing's couldn't go there. Nobody know me. So I peeped through the fence and we see me play football.
How old are you then?
Them time me about, say, 13, 14.
13, 14.
Yeah, then they keep a show with Bob Marley at the National Arena in Kingston with Black Uhuru and Bob Marley. And I went up there, me and the whole of my friends and from my corner, Waterhouse, Whalers. We go up there, and we go up there because through a Whalers corner and thing, you know, we go up there, go support the Whalers and thing, and so Bob Marley. Anyway, then we go there and thing and stay, so we go backstage, only a crowd and be in a room. People and I'm receiving them red, gold and like a sweater, you know, like a red, gold and green sweater. And then, but we couldn't get to really meet him and see, but we see the king still and thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, so after that now, because them time me not no music yet. We just have a one song named Speak the Truth that went number 6 on the pre-release chart in England and Black Record chart. And then after that now, you know, Bob Marley went on tour and him die on tour. After Bob Marley die on tour, that's when after that I get a hit called Foreign Mind. Worry them Foreign Mind. And then now when them look on them TV, them see a little youth with dreadlocks and them thing, cause I don't dread. I have some man is them dread after them boss. Because after them boss, them find out if you really reach certain level in the roots and culture thing.
Right.
People them love when they have dread and them thing there. But we never really come that way there. We come with, when them see me, when them get out one dread, which is Bob Marley, is Junior One Blood Reid them say. Come, this is the original Foreign Mind. Worry them Foreign Mind. Take the place by storm and thing. And then after that is just history. We just keep on doing it, you know what I'm saying?
So would you argue that Bob Marley was the father of conscious, that the
No, you'd have other man before Bob Marley still. But Bob Marley is the one who them promote. You understand me? And put out there, you understand me? But you have other man where I do it, where inspire Bob Marley too, but them don't talk about them people there.
Ooh.
You understand me?
Well, we here now. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, you have enough man, you understand me? You understand me? Yeah.
I mean,
all right, even man like Big Youth. Big Youth is a man where that thing say, not in dreadlocks trade, not in trade uptown, and him trade downtown, and him trade all around. And at the end of the day, at that time, Bob Marley that sing Soul Rebel, and that image him with that break. But when Bob Marley come back to Jamaica, them say, well, the whole place a Rasta and the whole place a dread. So Bob Marley say, make a walk up to 1st Street, him see Natty Dread, and walk up to 2nd Street, then he go to 3rd Street, and then he reach on 6th Street, and he have to reach 7th Street, because when he come see this place sweet. You understand me? Yeah, so at the end of the day, him just come strengthen the thing, and make it even stronger.
Who's more influential to the Rasta, Selassie or Bob Marley?
Haile Selassie the God.
Selassie.
Yeah. You can't compare Bob Marley with Selassie.
Just making sure.
Bob Marley and me and the whole of we is a son of Haile Selassie, the son of Holy Emmanuel, and the son of Marcus Garvey.
Boom.
Because it's 3 in 1, 1 in 3, 3 man that never disagree. You have Selassie who represent the short structure.
Right.
That means every short man, a man can't tell him say no short man no good because we represent the short structure. Then you have Emmanuel in the tall structure, which is the high priest. In the tall structure, so you couldn't say God is a short man and not say God is a tall man too.
Right.
Because the two of them are one.
Right.
And then Marcus have the round structure, so man surround, you can't go around him. Any big thick man you say, you couldn't say, you know, say big and thick. You got to look them big. So it's 3 in 1, 1 in 3, 3 man we never disagree. You understand? If you look on my 3 finger, so you have one with taller than one, you know.
Right.
That's Emmanuel. Yeah. And you have Selassie, and you have the fat one, you have Marcus. There's a lot of us. You understand?
Right.
3 in 1, 1 in 3. Just like if me and you together, we are roll together. And then anything when me stand for, that you stand for. Even if you're not even together, you there east, west, north, and south.
Right.
But you hear about me as a man over there, so I deal with rights. And that you stand for. You hear about me, I deal with rights, west and that. And me about you, I deal with one for. We all becomes one. So 3 in 1, 1 in 3, 3 man, I never disagree. That's a trinity. Earth, sky, and sea, eat, air, and water. Anyway, go it as 3.
Let's go.
You get the picture, my lord? But them not tell we that. You understand me? So Marcus, Bob Marley is just a messenger, just like us. You can't compare Bob Marley with Selassie.
Right.
You understand me?
Yeah, Heineken, I'm surprised you didn't know that.
The king of the
I just gotta
kings.
mix.
Selassie is the king of kings
Kings of Kings.
and lords
Lord
of
of
lords. The conquering lion. Bob Marley is a kings. But Bob Selassie is a king.
King of Kings.
You understand me? Of kings. You understand me? So we are all the sons of the Most High. We are the son of Holy Emmanuel, because prophet, priest, and king. The prophet Marcus is come tell us, so look to the east of the crown of a king. Then we say Haile Selassie rise up as a king.
Right.
And then now, you see, the priest is the man who deal with the salvation. So the priest have to eat there in the tabernacle and guide the prophet and the priest, the prophet and the king on the road, because sometimes the king and the prophet buck up in our battles and all these things.
Right.
So you have to have the man on the tabernacle where guide the thing. Holy Emmanuel, he never really got in a certain things.
Right.
That's why even when Haile Selassie come from the battle of Doha with Italy, and so on, him come to Jamaica and he must shake Emmanuel, and Emmanuel did have to have on the gloves, but it's no disrespect. But they say just in order to keep that holy thing there, and they know the king going a battle, bloody battle, or all kind of battle and everything there. Right. You know, so well, he have to keep it away there for holy salvation. But even when him see the king as short as the king, so, and as tall as him is, when him see the king, him bow down, so, and him and the king up on the same level, for sure, we say, one man, one God, one aim, and one destiny, and the destiny is just freedom for all people. Love and life favor more. You understand me? Whether they're black, white, or brown, or anything at all.
Right.
You understand?
How do you keep such I don't want to use the wrong word, but how do you keep such a righteous disposition in an industry that's so corrupt?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you see, you have to be independent to can do that. Because if you sign, you can't do that. You understand me? And they even send Madonna to sign me. I have nothing wrong with Madonna and thing, but sometimes you have subsidiary companies and companies. If this one can't get him, send somebody else to get her, somebody else. So even if his Madonna herself didn't want to get me, I didn't even know, say she, but I'm so on alert. You understand? Because I know sometimes when you give away a signature, sometimes it's gone. Sometimes it's not easy to come back.
Right.
And when it's not easy to come back, you become a slave.
Yeah. I've heard horror stories from artists sitting across from me like 50, 60 times of contracts they signed early on in their careers that they still fighting
They're
over.
still fighting even now.
Yeah.
You know, so, and a lot of people tell me, you might even make a song off it, they say, if I don't sign, I ain't gonna make it. They bring me movie offer, I don't take it. They even try to sign I to Madonna. Put on my turban, rise the Rasta banner. Marcus Garvey teach I self-reliance. I'll get to use them to know that are the science. All street side vendor, one hold your jaw high, hold up your one, for you know yourself in high. Survivor, survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it. I'm a survivor, keep on surviving. Survivor. You understand me?
Yeah. Fire.
You have to deal with artists who are on the same wave, though.
Back to where you were saying, me survive it. As me say, be independent and can come out when you want to come out. Because you have some people, because their message, they may come give you millions just to sign to lock off the message, because the message is even more important to the world than even the money that they give you.
Has that happened
so
to
they
you?
Put you to it happened to me, man. They signed me to Big Life Records in England. You understand me? When I not like where I go and go to the boss and say, yeah, where I go on? And we even a lot of things to the paper me sign him, but I can't find it. Man, just going and him drawing us, open up and say, remember you signed this, man. Can't believe it, so close to him, so I have it so near.
So how did you get out that situation?
Well, you see the same lawyer where George Michael used to get that lawyer on my case. You understand me? So the lawyer just comes and get me out of that thing. You understand me? Because how me get out of that now? They signed me for 3 albums. And we do the first album. And when I come with the second album, they tell me that, they don't like it, but I can go and give it to another company. So when I go and give the album to another company and do the deal and me get the money from them and deal the deal and them get things, that means, how can you allow me if you sign me to go and do a deal with another company and get money and them thing? That means, you know, interested, you don't really have no interest in me. You understand me? So that's, them violate from them do that. You can't sign a man and you do album with him, and then the next album, each with me, I come and I pressure you with my lie and you tell me, say, all right, we can't go do it. Once you let me do that now, that free me from the contract. Right. You understand me? So, you understand?
Yeah, so you made moves after
Yeah, so we just move off of that. But at the end of the day, them know them shady, you know. So them sign a paper say, all right, you can't take me or none of my staff them to court or whatever, so because them know them do. You understand me? But we just stay and say, all right, for as long as me get the freedom, I can get the words out, they will get the words out. So I signed to my own company, GR Production. And GR Production responsible for song like One Blood, Banana Boatman, Little Voices, but all of my songs, them, the people know out there, Foreign Mind, it's my label. You understand me? So I believe in me. Any company don't mind working with people, you know. But we have to work on and understand where we know so well, all right. It's either a distribution deal or an administration deal. You understand me? And after a while, everything come back to the foundation, because at the end of the day, we as black people, you know, we come here and struggle through the master. So now we get the chance to own master. We have to own our masters. You understand me?
That's a fact.
That's interesting. You said administration deal. The first person that told me that was this man right here. First person, what, 6 years, 5-6 years ago?
Yeah, people sign because people
you
sign.
don't sign away your publishing to people. You sign administration. So they do it. If you give them 5 or 3 years, them do that, and after a while, it come back to your foundation.
Right.
Is that what keeps you with Is that what keeps you from collaborating with so many artists?
No, that is what keep me. That I can collab with artists. Because if I did sign, when I sing with an artist, they would have to go and clear it with Universal, and clear it with Sony, and clear it with and so and so. Because the problem I have, you know, I sing song for artists that sign, and they get my signature quick. But when they do a song for me to release on my compilation, and I to get the rights for the company to sign, they go around the bush.
That's what I mean. Is that what keeps you?
Because even right now, I have song that I sing song on other artists' album, and they sing a song for my album, and forget to even get it clear, you to get it signed off. It's like him not a power forget it. So, but the use you make me work with you, and we don't take no money from you. And at the end of the day, when you do back the same thing I do for you, you can't do that. You're slowing up my thing. You understand me? So it's either I have to take it to the law, or I just slow it, or I just know so well. Yeah, I just know what time. You understand? Yeah.
So when you worked with Game, how did that come about?
Hold on. Before we get there, what was the first record you would say was your biggest record?
Biggest record, the first
record that hit.
That's the first song we sing is the biggest record. That Speak the Truth, because that is the song that make people know, draw interest to Junior Reid. So even if it didn't sell millions, that's the biggest thing, because that is the one that take it out there. You understand me? Well, away from that, you know, before I start to collaborate in America with rap artists, I used to be based in London when I signed to Big Life Records and managed by Jazz Summons, who is the guy that managed Wham, the group Wham, with George Michael and all of them.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. So at that time now, I do track with Soup Dragon, like I'm free to do what I want in your time. You know that song, right? Right. And we do like Stop This Crazy Thing and them thing. Then we do Shine Eye Girl with Poor Right, Shine Eye Girl with Ragga Twins, some guy in England. And yeah, even Michael Jackson passed through England at the time too, and they asked Michael Jackson, who is your favorite reggae artist? And him said Junior Reid. That's in the Vice. Wow. But them time I not even know some of save them clippings and all them things, but me know some Michael Jackson. You understand me? Yeah. And at the end of the day, I don't surprise if me and Michael Jackson are family, because my mother name Nama Jackson, and all Jacksons from the Jackson plantation. So at the end of the day, me and Jackson go have one
there might be a connection there.
And you named him as one of your influences.
He was one of my inspiration. You understand me? And even any Michael Jackson song I sing, them song like Mashing Up the Earth. Mashing up the earth. Get to you say wanna destroy, yeah. Politician them a sign to fraud. If the youth them guns to ties, do you ever make a circle down in Brooklyn or Bronx before? Not to mention all of them. Youth them collabor. If the youth them not gonna cry. Ooh. You understand me? From the one to other.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. So those records hit. You start touring. You come up to the States.
No, when after Speak the Truth, I get a song named Minibus Driver, my first little get to it. Speak the Truth, my first song, then Speak Minibus Driver, then Know Myself and some other little song. Then I get this song now named Foreign Mind. And after Foreign Mind now, bam, take the whole place. That is a big one. We're taking me to the level to get up to One Blood. After that now, after seeing Foreign Mind, I was approached by the group, the Grammy Award group, Black Uhuru. So they want me to come be the lead singer for the group. So they have to put me, and Black Uhuru is now from my community. I don't just go sing with Black Uhuru just because they are Black Uhuru. I sing with Black Uhuru because they are from my community, and they representing my community, representing reggae music, representing Jamaica and the world. And to know that, say, as they nominate for Grammy Award, they try to split up the group, but it's politics, is so the industry stay. Right. They will try to separate us because they don't want no group. Every group, they mash up every group. If you check up the history of group, there's no group, because unity is strength, and when you come together, they're not gonna wait until them say the unity becomes strength. They're gonna come in until they say, yo, you know something? You is the man. You is the one that everyone is riding on.
You don't need everybody else.
You don't need all these people.
Right.
Where. We can put you here, there, and everywhere, and where. Right. Then you run with your friend, and you alone them make nice, and your friend them struggle and stay so out there. But you say, if you do all of the unity now, everybody would have nice, everybody would have money, everybody stays so them would like them thing there. So them keep on doing that. Anytime, you understand me, because them go and look for the man with the more energy and come and tell you, say, look, not even in music. And even if even merchandise and your friend them doing some merch, I don't know that use a graphic man that make the good graphic then that's selling the thing. Them go and find you and say, look here man, you hear me? we got some work for you, and we can put your thing worldwide in the store. And this and these, what you do, baby, they're not getting it.
We don't need that, yeah.
Get rid of it.
And then you stay so.
But they're trying to do
You see
that
the
with
check?
TV shows.
Wait, let me
Even
just-
with TV shows,
Because they'll try
as
to
long
do
as there's
that.
a unity, them know say,
Yeah.
when the 5 of you guys gather together, the power that come out of the show, they will find out, say, look at that guy, we'll have to get him out of that show because get it weaker. So the show start to remember, not only, even if you have some water, or you have a drink, a roots drink or whatever on the market, and they see it's doing good, that it's reaching, it start to reach on the table in the dance hall and start to reach on the shelf. The big corporate, they come in on you and tell you, say, yo man, wait, man, we can do this and what you can do. And when them come in and do what them do, you know what them do? Somebody, I'm not gonna say, I'm not condemn everybody, because you have good people out there
Yes.
that come in and so. So them come in and then them take away thing and tell us, them go and make your label even prettier, and them go and do the buckle this and them stay so, and then you get they or give them the rights and everything, and then them, you see how your thing it tastes, so you give them the rights, because them put a little more sugar in your thing and the people don't like it again. And your thing stop sell, and then now them rum sell and them things sell. Because they don't want no competition against them, them liquor. You understand me?
Right.
You know?
Ain't gonna
And
happen
anytime you
here.
see a man come and him have liquor and them little thing and stay so and thing, you know so well. You know, them now just give we alone the right. 'Cause I remember saying, you know, it's cane why we down here, you know. Sugar and cane.
Yeah.
You understand me? Sugar for the coffee and cane for the sugar for the cane and sugar for the coffee. And you understand me? And the world love coffee and they love rum, bro. And you understand me? So you understand me? So at the end of the day, you remember that that's not an easy thing to accomplish. Even when you want liquor license, you know, easy for anybody to get liquor license. Much less forget liquor permit for make liquor for can really. You understand what I say?
You cut cane?
Eh?
You cut cane?
Cut cane?
Cane.
Cane for cut cane?
Yeah. You ever cut cane?
No, well, all right, me as a man now used to, when I cut cane, we go take cane out of the cane field, where them plant the cane, you know, for make rum. And then I look at youth, I go up, me and my friend and just go there, just go take a cane, go chop out, go pop out. We not chop it, we pop it out of the road.
Yeah.
And then the ranger now, them set for watch again. So we had a bad slave. We don't cut cane, we pop out cane and go eat cane, sell the cane.
Nah, because I used to do that. I lived in Barbados for 3 years.
Yeah.
And I remember those was like
we used to
some
go
of the
cane
best
field
times.
and go where they plant the cane to make sugar. Me and my friend them go pop out cane and go pick coconut and them thing there. But for just run when the ranger come in and be a gunshot when the ranger
I had rest in peace, Uncle Lindsay. He used to steal coconuts. I was his lookout man.
Yeah.
So like, I stay home or whatever.
Big
He'd be
business.
like, go come with me. I'm going down the road. This man tell me come pick his coconuts.
Yeah.
And we get there. He'd be like, look, stand out in the road. He not home.
Yeah.
But if you see him, just tell, let me know that he's coming so I could.
You can't move.
And I used to stand there like, my uncle think I'm slow, man, but I know what you're doing. Just hurry up and steal a coconut. Just hurry up. And then he would take them to town, sell them, make his money or whatever. But the island connection between, the West Indies and New York City. Whew.
Yeah.
What's it like when you come up here and you see like everybody together?
Yeah, well, what it's like to me when we come and see everybody together, that show me say we are one blood, we are one people. We don't scatter all over the diaspora. But at the end of the day, a one love, a one people. You understand me? Them can't take away that from me. The care them try to twist it and turn it. It's just we.
Right.
You understand me? And when we come to America and we need food and them little thing there. Anyway, Jamaican go them always make sure we have a food there and them good things. So if I want Dr. Fish, I can go down to Brooklyn and get Dr. Fish, butterfish, banana, yam, dumpling, anything. But we want cassava, if we want cassava, if we want American food, we can get American food and whatever and so on. So at least we know so our food is here. And them things, just like even when the American come to Jamaica now, so they set up food places like you know, the certain franchise, like you have the Wendy,
Domino's.
you have the Domino's, you have the KFC, you have the thing. So you know where you go and your food is there, you have to feel comfortable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can bring your kids there because you know, say you can go to the Popeyes or you go to the Baby or the whatever. So we have to make sure anyway we got our food there too. Because we have our food. You know? Because sometimes, you know, sometimes it's a food war I go on to, you know.
Yeah.
Because you see, in the world right now, food that kill people more than even the gun.
Hell yeah.
You understand me?
Too much shit. You got too much dope in the food.
You guys should check out hybrids and see there's some foods that are hybrids that's not too good for you, man. You stay away from those things.
Yeah.
And then there's some foods that do wonders like soursop.
Yeah.
But you need to watch what the
I got a
hell.
soursop tree in my yard. I mean, I have all of them trees in my yard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one too, man.
Yeah.
The spikes they used to get me.
Yeah.
You know, I was a kid. I used to be like, oh, what's that? Oh, what the hell?
See right
You
now,
saying what the hell?
the youth have to start look forward to Africa. Africa wait is creator. We are the creator of Africa. You understand me?
Right.
We with the knowledge and the strength, and we have to go back this, go build here. So you understand me?
agree.
Yeah, because Africa, the black man foundation, the land where we fear adore. You understand me? And we not homeless or we not shark. You saw the amount of land where we have. Land is not a problem.
Been saying that the last few shows.
Yes, I mean,
We should all move back.
right. But what they do?
Move back?
No, what? No, we don't have to look here. We don't have to move back, you know, but we have to base in Africa
Right.
and base here. So you after a while you're gonna see where you feel good first.
Right.
Anyway, you go and then you say, yeah. Then naturally you're going to just work out.
Right.
Where you cannot stuck a place itself in one place
Right.
and things. So you
For me,
understand me?
for me, it's Miami.
Yeah, because
For me too.
It's Africa.
And Miami
you
is
see-
mine
San
too.
Diego, Miami.
you see in America right now, and even amongst we as our people and so, right now, how them set it go, even in the music game, them set it for we in a money race, who have the most money, and this man have this and that, and where, and you have it, and you stay, you just save it if you get enough, but you know, do nothing towards the foundation,
Right.
the black foundation, Africa, you understand me? So you say if we take our money and develop ourselves in Africa and everything, let's seal up. You see, from when you do that, you know, say power to we. But if we stay so and a race and I say, and we not help no community, help nobody with the money, we just want to say, me have 105 million, 900 and whatever to make another million. If you need another 5,000 to make it be 105 million, 1 million, you now go. If your brother or your sister in a little needs, you now go try to put on that to try make it be level and them thing like that. And after a while now, the system get you out and where your money gone, you don't know. You understand me?
Right.
And wait a do, you don't know. You understand me? And who get it, you don't know. So the greatest thing is to know. You understand me? You see right now, me as a man, you know, we can't talk the way I talk because I sign, but I sign to my own company.
Right. But you couldn't
understand
talk
me?
that way when you were signed.
You can't talk that way when you sign.
Because you get a phone call. Yo, what you doing out there, man? What are you saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So is that part of the okay? So you touched on this earlier about the fact that whenever the thing is going good, there's somebody that comes down and tries to divide it up, tries to take you away from the group.
Yeah.
Is that the same kind of thing you see happening with the diaspora as far as
In everything.
Africa's here,
Yeah.
the West Indies here,
It's happening
America's
right here in America. It's happening in Jamaica. Anytime you see, all right, check the amount of. If you check the amount of, all right. I used to lead the group next to Bob Marley. Bob Marley is the biggest group, them say. And the next biggest group behind Bob Marley was Black Uhuru. And Junior Reid was the lead singer of Black Uhuru. They divide that group. They divide Bob Marley. They divide Wailing Soul. They divide Burning Spirit. They mash up all them things. Even to the little youths, them will come with some little thing. You don't see no group like they divide Fugees. They divide De La Soul. They divide Wu-Tang Clan and give every man a deal separate. Because when the clan was together, you know, and stay on a move, you know. Every man, if a 12 man of the clan, that 12 man they have them entourage. each man have an entourage. Every entourage come together and move. So it's a force.
Army.
But if me know say when me come give you a deal and give you a deal and give you a deal and you a deal and you a deal and them thing there. Sometimes some show keep over there. So and when the whole gang for there, them say no, we have Wayne him there in Europe working on an album and we have the other man over there. So I think that we can just pop off everything.
Right.
Till it just
Right. Now the thing I loved about Wu-Tang is that even though they did separate albums, some of them still sounded like a Wu-Tang album.
Yeah,
they
but
would have so many
it sound like
collaborations.
I'm not talking about the sound, I'm talking about the force.
Right.
When you say the Wu coming in, this is a Wu.
Yeah.
But you don't have that no more after even the sound or whatever. So,
Right.
so
Yeah,
we
you
are
just got
talking about the power and that force and that power now give you more inspiration to even make more songs and more thing and do more thing. But when everything gets this and you know say you used to this whole thing and it's not there anymore, everything gone, so baby, it's this and this. So. You
But what
understand me?
about the people that break themselves up because the Wu made me feel like that they wanted to be solo.
No, but here and now, let me tell you something. You see, when you have a group, you have a man come in to make you sound like you want to go solo. Okay. You get the picture? So when you come and put that out, the people going to think it's really you want to go solo, but who make you want to go solo? You say you can get a deal on yourself, you have 20, 30 million, and you don't need them on the round there, so you want to go solo. You get the picture?
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody.
But here
whispering
we
in your
know,
ear.
unity is strength. So what we must try and do, live to see the strength of unity, and nobody can do it because, you understand me? It's not an easy thing.
Yeah.
Because if 5 brothers and 7 brothers I try rise up, and you know, say every man have the same dream and the same aim, want them family protected, want house, want them bride, want money and them thing there, and them thing there. At the end of the day, the system don't want the 7 man for us alright right away. They rather 1 man alright and then 6 man feel it.
I agree with you. I
And
agree with
and,
that.
And there's
So
no
I gotta
unity
wonder.
amongst us. You get the picture, my lord?
Yeah.
So I gotta wonder, why aren't there more collaborative albums in the reggae world?
Collab album in reggae.
Yeah, like everybody working together.
Yeah, all right. That's why I even rate the reggae, the hip hop music, because the hip hop man them more unite together and they work together. Even if a man and a man have a beef, them work together.
Right.
But why that can't go on in Jamaica and all this? It's
Because we recently had Buju crowned you the king recently.
yeah.
And a lot of other artists
Yeah.
hold you in high respect.
High regard. Shabba
High regard.
Shabba
Right.
Ranks and them youth there.
Right. So
I'm an artist, Super Cat.
Super
And them,
Cat.
me and them come together.
so do you have the
There was
power?
a time me and Super Cat was even in General Penitentiary. You understand me? And after that, now me come a road and Super Cat come a road. So we you understand me? Super Cat know me from in the street, Shabba know me from in the street. Every day, me and Shabba link. When me are going to the community and Shabba see me and them come, so me nah pass them. And me and them youth there, I say, so I inspire them youth there. I make them youth there know, say, yo, you know have it, you know. I want the thing. And if you come say, you know, Shabba becomes the king of dancehall with the whole America. It's not every artist in Jamaica as a DJ. The whole America know. The America know you. Them know Shabba Ranks, them know Super Cat, and them know certain amount of people. Them know Junior Reid, and them know. You get the picture? Yeah.
So why don't we see more collaboration?
Well, why don't see more collaboration? Because, all right, it's a reggae music don't owned by us as black people, you know. Reggae music owned by the white world. Because they copyright the name reggae music. You understand me? They copyright the name reggae.
Wow.
You understand me?
I did not
And
know
even
that.
when we used to sing on version, they copyright the name version. So even when we put out a version and think it's we going to get the money going to other places. You understand me? So you find out, you know, if the company, the people them know who is in control, they say them own the name reggae. That means when you own the name reggae and sign the name reggae, anybody who use the name reggae in anything over the world, a check I forgot to them. You
That
understand
is
me?
insane.
You understand me?
I
So at
know
the end of
that.
the day, yeah. So that's why what we have to start to do now in order to can get man start to change the instrumental from version and start say the punani rhythm, the bug, the this, the street sweeper,
Anything else.
and then say that they come
The
straight to
rhythm.
you.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
And then now.
Now it makes sense.
You understand me?
The Brocco.
Yeah, and then reggae music now and every thing there that control. You understand how we control that. How reggae music start, you know, it start through the history of where we got through. You understand me? Even on the journey coming from Africa. or whatever, so on them, like a thing that them think. Because reggae music, you know, is a music with message. If you hear a music and don't have no message in it, okay, if the beat sound like reggae, that's not reggae. You understand me?
Right.
So reggae and dancehall, African music, that's why I just say we have to praise them in the dance. So anytime we start praise Jah in the dance, you know, that's how we all come to ourselves. But them now make we praise Jah in the dance in the club, they make we praise some different things, so we can't get to you get the picture, because they put in the force there to make sure we think. So them people who control reggae now, what them do now, them set up like say 10 different names. So you go find a company run a name, say Buzzard, I want to name Chuck Record, and I want to name Brock Record, and I want to name Pluck Record, and whatever, all kind of record. But it's one man control the whole thing. You understand me? So at the end of the day, when one man control the whole thing, them just know so well right now, all right?
Who's this one man?
Eh?
Who's this one man?
The one man will set that thing there. Yeah. It's the man who break Bob Marley, Chris Blackwell.
Chris Black.
Yeah. Him control reggae and hip hop. You get the picture? Not just reggae, you know. Hip hop and reggae. You hear that, my lord? Yeah, some rapper even afraid for them man and say, yo, if you trust with them man, they can't go on at night, so you can't get the plane. Because them man, they run the thing. You think it's easy for me to get an interview for any radio station unless as much as them play my song? No, because when me have to say, they don't want to hear me have to say. I mean, some man they stand up and you know, no. Me not, yes, me good. Me not bad, you know. Me good with the people, them. Because you say if you are good, you have to go to the people. If you are bad, you have to bad with the people, them.
Well, anything you can't say there, you can say here.
You ever remember see me on a stage around here? During them time there? No, because of the politics, them keep me out and them make a thing there.
Well,
You
the
understand?
first time you did get to sing it here, what was that like?
It was great, man. We get to sing it here, so. Because before me get to sing it here, I used to go to England and so on. So when I'm in England, working a Big Life record, I meet man like Frankie Cracker, come over and Frankie say, yo, and how them man they deal with me? Me know say, yo, me think that now, because me there in the room, I not even know how big my song is, you know. Because them keep me from where the thing I go on and them little thing there. But when I see man like Frankie Cracker, I'm telling me, say, look here, man, I was off the station, they take me off the station because of politics and like whatever, PO or whatever them say, I take him off the station and him off the station for a while. And him say the people them vote for him and when him go back a state, like you say Frankie Cracker coming back to at 97 certain time, he say him come on the station and put on one blood, come and show me say we are one blood. The whole from that one blood take off so. And the biggest becomes the anthem, Frankie Cracker, in the prime time traffic hours and them little thing there. You understand? Me see my land and him tell me that and you understand me? Because you know why all go for mash up right now. Right?
Yeah.
Because me as a man, you see me represent the God, you know. So me can't say anything.
Right.
You understand me? Because God in a flesh. Man I write is God in flesh. Man I wrong as Satan. When I write a God is in flesh. When I wrong as Satan is.
Speak true.
The God there, we are gods and goddess.
Speak true.
You now go see God, you know, unless you see God through your brother and sister. Because when you know yourself, you're a little bit subtle now. Everything you ask God for, you get it through your brother, your sister, your mother, your father.
Right.
Now God no fly, we don't send an angel with no wing. Or right pan us, or still a second, you know. Or come as Jesus come. So we are the gods. But them don't want to know how important we is, because it's we make things possible. So they say a man is just a man. So you just fuck up a man and do a man anything and just say, and not that and then. But no, a God, a gods and goddess. The whole of we are God and we make the thing happen. God can't do work without we.
Right.
That's why I make we in the image of himself.
Speak true.
You see me I say, my lord? Eh?
Yes.
Check the level. So,
He's deep, guys.
yeah,
Check the
and that's
level.
right there. So even, the care what them do, me as a man can come represent. Now, we asked me before, but we get to that, sir. Like,
First time young
One blood in
One
America.
Blood. But then he went into
yeah, we
that.
pass this, man. Yeah.
Where you?
Heineken.
What?
Commercial.
No, we was talking about you know, it's going commercial respected in Jamaica and the islands, because Sean Paul spoke about how he was going commercial and people don't look at him like a true Jamaican. Do you feel that way? Is
Is it because he's light skinned?
I think because he's, I think the way he's like you don't have to.
They don't
So the
rate him
business
as a
go.
reggae
So the
artist.
business go. In a reggae, eh? Or not even just reggae. Well, in America you're more unrolled. You can't really control because the place is so big.
Right.
But you see in Jamaica now, if you're brown, stick around. If you're white, everything all right. If you're black, stay back. You get the picture? So all of the man them who you see, or them put up front is some brown man them.
Right.
You understand me? Some brown man. And the whole of them are my friend them. I mean, I have nothing against them. But them know. Even them have to tell me, say, you know, when you're brown, you can stick around. But if you're, and then when you're white, everything all right. But if you're black, you have the back of meat. You have to tell them, say,
I gotta
yeah,
challenge that.
see
Because I gotta wonder, how did Shaba get through? Because
Yeah.
he...
Shaba get
My
through.
man is
All
like...
right. You see how Shaba get through?
Yeah.
Shaba get through before this thing becomes like a them turn on our industry.
Right.
Them have it on our industry. Music is so just wild, you know. And the so.
Right.
So you see the man them before the 90s artists never controlled by the music industry. You understand me?
Right.
So that's why the thing is this, but after a while them build a group and say, oh, this is this industry and whatever. So we're gonna work with this and we're gonna work with that and all out this and all out that and
Right.
and them little thing and set it away. So we all make the people think say this is where it starts from, because that is a product where them get at that time.
Right.
They never get from back in and take the next decade before. So where them come, they make it look like that's where it starts from. But if you really know it, that's not where it starts from. It starts from the foundation. Because without the foundation, you know, there's no building. You know, if you build a building and the foundation don't dig right enough and you're not enough steel in the building, after a storm come and think that will blow down and crumble.
Right. So because they're picking these people, you know, with lighter complexions and putting them out there, is that what's causing?
If you find out, you know, the man black like all ninja man, a prison them there, you know. And Vibes Cartel and them man, they are prison and the cartel they even a bleach you get
bleaching,
bro.
yeah, right. Before we even get to Vibes, I do want to
See?
talk about the skin bleaching. Is that a big issue in Jamaica? Like, why is that?
Because a lot of youth feel like say, and a lot of girls and youth them feel like say, if you're not brown, you're not accepted. You understand me? You understand
It's
me?
like that through the whole island.
So you see after a while now, when you check reggae music after a while, it's gonna be just, you're not gonna see us. You get the picture, man?
Who? I mean, they're bleaching everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Bro. So it's not
Colorism been through the whole
colorism
Caribbean.
is a big thing. Not even the Caribbean.
But it's the term I
world.
hear the most coming out of the Caribbean, bleaching.
Early.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson bleached his skin, didn't he?
Yeah, but
there's people that was leaders
But
in
it's a
bleaching
Michael-
his skin.
but it's a
Even
Michael
they say
Jackson.
Charlemagne bleaches his
But
skin.
even
a
though you
little
see
bit.
Michael Jackson bleaching him skin, him don't just get up and bleach him skin, so that's a part-time deal. That's a thing we say go on and the youth them do, you know. It's a part of thing in them contract for, because if you give them creative control, so them can tell us to change your nose is too big. And the people are
This is the first time that's what's getting business talk back.
Word. I bet you didn't know that.
New marketing tactic.
But I get, where you like performing best at?
But wait, hold on, because that creative
Alright,
control
you see.
thing. Like, you think about it, bro. How many artists have altered their looks?
But
Like,
not
that's
by
style,
force.
yeah.
all kind of investigation.
That's deep.
Not through contract though. I feel like that they
No, but
they
you-
did
when
a
you feeling
contract.
the pressure,
See
though.
a contract, when you check the name, you know, Con. So you know what we have to do now? We have to start to track the con. Turn it the other way and track the con and find out who is the main man.
Right.
And the main, track the con.
Track the
Don't
con.
contract. Track the con.
Yo, how
Shawnee,
many
you-
artists have changed their look?
Little Kim changed the look.
Lil'
Over
Kim.
time.
Michael Jackson changed the look.
Over time.
Even she's not a rapper or singer, but Kim Kardashian is famous. She
Changed her
changed her
look.
look. They got a whole surgery after Kim Kardashian. It's called the Kim Kardashian
The
surgery.
BBL
It's gonna look like
surgeries,
her.
it all
Well,
feel
I
like
got a song.
surgery.
That's how
Madonna changed her look.
Look here, I
Madonna.
have a song named Surgery. You understand? I don't even know if I should sing it. You think I should give you a little part of it?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
Because
It's the
you have a
perfect
lot of
time.
people go and jump on it, you know, because you have some people, that's why I'm more time like, they say, is it, dancehall need purchase, dancehall need purchase, music need purchase, and them a put a dancehall to search it, dancehall need purchase, hip-hop need purchase, and them a put a hip-hop to search it. Nicki Minaj get surgery. I who get surgery. Them say Cardi B get surgery. Wish rapper me we get surgery. Also man me here I take surgery. And I get them purgery.
Shawty, we need to hear that tomorrow.
Right.
That needs to go up.
Exclusive. Make sure my expert opinion.
VR.
You see them put the music through surgery, they make millions after that. Because when them use you as a, the man say, singers and players of instrument, all my springs are in thee. You see the springs where you is the people, you know, that are the God spring. So he say if you know come and promote certain things, false this and false that, and all of the fans them will love you, them will go that way there.
Right.
So it's when them get for do X amount of surgery, suppose a surgery costs 20,000 or 2, you know how much millions they make, how much way, something, but them so they make it back. You understand me? Upon nose, eye and everything, and then the people them now become real again because you know real again, you know. Because he's not, like you say, you know, feel proud of what God do for you. You can do more than God, and God never, like God make a mistake. God don't make no mistake with we. Him set you up so you have to stay. And when you try to change yourself and stay, so later on appear cancer, all kind of thing, and disease, and germs, and all kind of judgment reach and everything because you change yourself.
Yeah.
You understand me? So, we have, so when them do them get the artists, and for them have the artists, and them put them up, you're not doing certain things. The whole flock of fall, and then the amount of money where they make off of that is nothing. The money if them even get 10 million, that 10 million then are nothing.
Right.
To the amount of damage you create.
They probably got ties in everything that's going to support that type
But
of
man,
thing.
what if we...
Wait, hold on, because he said God don't make mistakes. And
That's what I want to talk
and
about.
I believe that in my heart, but sometimes
Yes, thank you.
sometimes, man, it's just I miss it, man.
Bring it back.
I miss it.
What you miss it, Drake?
Father, if you can hear me, I miss it, man. I miss it. I miss it.
They not like us. Look, they not like us.
Help me out.
Help me out. They hating. Look, they ain't got no hands. I ain't got no hands. I want my hands. No hands.
Look, you know, you see your ear, it's an antenna, you know. It's pick up, it's your antenna.
Yes.
The frequency pick up on them little
Come
thing.
on, man.
That's
Come on,
why,
you gonna stunt?
that's why them use,
Now you gonna stunt? You
them
gonna
use
pull it?
Delilah for change Samson.
You thought I
Get
heard that
Samson
slick
weak.
shit you was talking
You see
with
me, I say
Treasures
my
here?
lad,
True.
because them say Samson have him strength and him have him antenna and him know everything I go on and him have him strength and him power him strong.
Right.
So I sense like Delilah come clip him up on them thing and stay. So you understand me? But that's how it goes still. We are the new Samson. The new thing and whatever. So.
New Samson.
Yeah. You understand me? And to just set the thing you know, right now, it's not about here. The thing past here.
not about here.
That's why I'm here sitting in the barber
Thank God
chair.
for you.
And that's Rastafari have to deal and know so well, yeah. Right. And they got over everything. Because some place you're going, you can't make them know say it's a Rasta. They'll say, now I'll give Rasta the power there. So you have to go in there and this guy is too. Because we have enough, this guy is soldier, you know. You understand me? Enough angel. You have angel in a many different places. You understand me? Because one time when I ignorant and say, yo, I now come do no interview in a barber chair and anything. But at the bubble in the barber chair, I have my crown and I stay around and I deal with my brother. I only from life in there. I have anywhere life there, I have to go in there.
Right.
You understand me? Yeah.
Yeah, tell them let they
me
George
someone
Jefferson
now condemn the go-go club. Me step in at the go-go club because it makes sense. Me there Jamaica, I go and say, well, show me a Rasta, me now go in a go-go club. You have to go in some place and see where I go and so you can teach the people and show them, say, yo, that wrong, you know, and that wrong, because you know, God no come for the one them know already, them come for the one them know. So if I tell them, say, look, come. You get the picture, my lad?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta go where the people are.
You gotta go where the people are,
happening.
man.
Yeah.
You can't stand in the church.
Jesus
Let your
was
George
with the
Jefferson
thieves,
grow.
son.
Be free.
No. Jesus
Let your
was with
George
the
Jefferson
thieves.
grow. Be free.
You know what I mean? Obama's
Be
from
free with your
Chicago.
George Jefferson.
Obama's from Chicago. You gotta think about that, bro.
I have no idea
Next
what
check
that
we bust. We getting that hurt.
Be
That safari surgery.
free with your George
Okay.
Jefferson. Don't
No, I'm
worry
getting the
about
safari
it.
surgery.
Be
dude.
free.
It's okay. Look.
Ain't you?
I got this because I'm a warrior, bro.
Be free with
Back
your
in-
George
back in
Restore
the
your
day,
hairline.
Warriors had to cut their hair because you could slit
My nigga,
somebody's neck easy, bro.
Didn't you just hear the man say no surgery? You just heard the song.
It's self-improvement.
Exclusive.
Hold on.
And he's just talking about getting surgery so
Hold
he
on,
can get a
hold on.
hairline back.
If you decide to go fix your teeth because it's not right, is that fixing God's mistake, or it's self-improving
That's
yourself?
a good question.
Yeah,
Because there's
well,
a difference between self-improvement and
Well,
scientific
yeah.
augmentation.
Right.
Because if God give you a teeth that look like somebody just threw a brick or
No,
blew
no,
up a
no,
street
no.
in your mouth,
That's different.
and you want to spend the money on it,
That's
come on.
different, man. You can
I
you can
feel
do
you.
that. That's
Yeah.
not that. You understand me?
Right.
That's different. But when you're gonna come and say, so like you know, God give you a breast where you're supposed to feed your kids and give them milk breast and them things.
Right.
You still so like, you know, so you don't want to give youth them the milk. Without the youth them get the milk, you know, they get mad and wild and them just come and just taste on the cause they never get no mother love, no mother milk.
Right.
And them things because Lasco, most of the youth them we are born now is Lasco baby, powder milk them get.
Yeah.
And them not
And
get
they got
no-
the shortage
them not
right
get
now,
no
too.
nappy. Them get Pampers baby them. So you have Pampers baby, you have nappy baby, you know.
Right.
Pampers baby waist weak. Because Babylon make a thing named Pampers weak up your waist. You know, our people used to have the top, it tie on your waist and pin it up and stay so and hold up your thing and you stay so.
Right.
And then and give it milk. But now they make a milk and all, and where people are making and give, you know, we can't just, because even now, we don't feed ourselves and we don't clothe ourselves.
Right.
And even when we try to close ourselves and try to make a brand and our stay so, you have people just come and just take away that brand and say them come free. And take it on them and after a while, you know, you hear about that brand there again.
Well, what's the top 10 things if you live in Rastafarian that you can't touch, you can't eat, or you can't do?
No, all right. You know, no. Rastafari is naturality. Naturality is beauty, and we deal with the beauty and the natural way of life. You understand me? And at the end of the day, you know, when you eat green and just eat live things and them things that keep you more alive. But at the same time, too, the God is a free God. He not limit you from where you want to do. You understand me? If you come to the God and you want meat and you want liquor, the God will give you that. But the God will make you see my eat, him vegetable or eat where I eat, and I drink him roots in my drink. So after a while, you gotta say, you know something, the God not force you, so you feel free. Most of God, you start say, yo God, let me taste look like that way I drink. And the God say, oh, well, here comes, say, taste look like it. Oh, so this nice when the God I drink, or when the God I eat. So when the God give it naturally, and I him tell you, to stop this and stop that, and then you eat it and love it yourself, drink it and love it yourself. When you start do that and say, yo, I don't want no more meat, or I don't want no more this, you do that after yourself, you feel more stronger. But when a man tell you, say, yo, don't eat no meat, and this and that, no good. You're not going to stop yourself, you understand me? But when you do it after yourself, then it become
Right.
more authentic, you know?
Dig it.
And
And do you smoke weed?
Yeah, I smoke weed.
You smoke a lot of weed? You smoke natural? What you wrap it in and everything? It's just white paper? What you do
All
with
right. Them can just look out from a junior Reid roll of paper soon, you know. But how me do my thing, me's a man have my herb. Sometimes I tip a little cigarette in it, tip a little grabber in it, just grab it up. Understand, so. Sometimes I just have like a cigarette in it alone. Sometimes I just do it natural alone. You
They do
understand?
that a lot in London.
That's where I get addicted to that because I was signed to Big Life Record in London,
Right.
and we couldn't get enough herb because when you see a man in England and him say giving us if you bill up, you have to make a bill up before you even get the herb.
yo.
So you have to get a razor out and broke half a cigarette and roll it out in it. Then him just take out a little thing out of the bag and sprinkle on the top.
Yeah.
Shout out to London. I love y'all. I love y'all, but good luck
When
with
you
the weed
smoke
out
it still,
there.
when you
Good
smoke
luck
it,
with the weed out
you get
there,
to
bro.
real nice still, you know, because
Yeah.
it's so hard to get out there and so
Yeah.
far, and sometimes it's a long time you don't get in it with just a little sprinkle up on the top,
yeah.
just lick off your head.
I remember
see
they
it.
call it spliffs.
They've been hitting us from London a lot.
And they use
Yeah,
tip.
yeah.
That's where I go and see they using tip, put the tip in the spliff and stay somewhere and stay so, you know.
See, you wouldn't know. I battled 3 times out there, but you know,
But they've been
you don't-
hitting
you
us
don't watch
from
battle
London a
rap.
lot.
Yeah, I know. They've been
And
following.
they actually been hitting him in his DM about trying to get us out to London to do a live show in London. So get the promoters to book us and bring us to London.
Listen,
it's simple.
if you from the UK, you from London, leave it in the comments if you want to see us out there. But yeah, what else besides that? What's your things?
What's my thing?
Champagne, right? You rock with the champagne.
What's a drink? You see what's my drink?
Yeah.
What's my drink?
What's your drink?
My drink is, my main drink, it's a roots wine from the earth.
Roots wine.
Roots wine. So you man, if you know, you can see the roots, it don't just make you just a drink and feel boozy. So while you feel about it'll take care of structure.
Where we get that? Is that like the
medicine.
like Tiger Bone, Jingle,
Where we get that at? Can we get that out here?
Yeah,
where is it?
you can get
Where you
it
get
out here. Roots. It's selling in the store.
Roots wine?
Yeah, Roots wine. Jamaica Roots wine. And I'll be coming with my brand soon because you see the Roots wine now. Roots wine
It's mad
keep your body
small.
right, keep you up,
You're all
keep
the
you,
time.
you know what I'm saying?
Strong,
Keep you
strong.
up, keep
Yeah,
you strong.
keep you up.
It'll give you
That's
a
right.
bucket.
Like Storm. He talking the lingo.
You know what? That leads to a good question. In Rastafarianism, how many wives can you have?
Oh, I like this question.
Yeah, just out of
The man say
curiosity.
you can have 21 wives, you know.
21?
Yeah, as long as they can take care of them.
If you can take care
Yeah, so
of
you
it.
don't go
That's
try and
always
take
the bottom
5
line.
wives and then you're going to take care of one and can't take care of the rest. You know what I'm saying? So the God give you them rights.
But are the
So
women...
how does it work? How do you balance
Yeah.
it?
How you balance it?
Yeah.
Like what, 21 wives?
Yeah.
I do have 21 wives. You understand me?
You know that.
much heavy lifting.
Yeah, that's what.
That's too much roots wine. You need too much.
Too much royalty.
Oh, yeah.
How many?
No, man, that's one woman me have, man.
There's one woman.
Yeah.
One woman. All right.
So she gets all the
You
roots
see,
wine.
when we say one woman, you know.
Yeah, man. We say all one, when we say one woman. One woman, because I just worry the one woman, you know. The mother earth, the mother will create us all, a one woman, you know. You understand me? But she alone couldn't have all of us. So she split up herself in a many different women. You understand me? So, because if you have your girl and you get her pregnant now, you can't get her pregnant till another year. And another year, if you pregnant her, that's no good, because she don't get the time for take care of the other one, or you understand me?
Right.
So, at the end of the day, a one mother, one father. You understand me?
One blood.
So, one blood. And if you ask me how old I am, I'm just one.
I like that.
One
candle,
and
one
one
light.
earth, one sky, one sea. It's when you think one, you stay young and stay one. But how can one man be 51? You start saying, oh, me are 51, me I get old and I have to start. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
start
work
thinking,
hard.
yeah.
Try have this and this, you start go out and you kill yourself. While if it's easier one, whatever will come and you just move positive towards and but don't stress yourself over material things, because God will give you everything in the earth already. All we have to do is just praise Him and just give thanks. He made the tree, the bird, the bees, the water, everything at all. And those people kind of divide it up and take it and stay and set laws and them hard and change up the thing. But, you know, I just give thanks and praise to the Most High and for everything on earth, because the man create everything. You understand?
Beautiful. Bro.
Including 21 wives.
Right. We're not gonna slide by that.
That's why you
We're not gonna slide by. You got one woman, one woman, one blood. Yeah, we get it.
That's why there's so
One.
many
Everything is
women
one.
compared to
It's
men.
wine.
All right,
I
so
need
my
that.
son over there, so.
And my son, that a 3 son me have in here, so. So my son sit down right there, so. Eat and read.
So the roots
And
wine
read,
works.
And what I read.
The roots wine works.
A 21 youth me get, and a jacket and a suit me get, and a salute me get.
21.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it. I couldn't.
Now, can I ask him about his shows?
We are the life giver, you know, because remember say we are gods and goddess, you know.
Right.
And them say God give life, right? And a God come out of the sky, come give life. You get life through your mother and your father. So your father, your mother, the life giver.
Right.
And the God, are the gods and the goddess of the earth. Because them say a God give life. So your mother, your father, your first gods.
Yes.
And you
true.
have the Almighty God.
I believe
You understand
that.
me?
I believe that, definitely.
So where
Life
does your
givers.
spiritual side come from? Is that is that natural?
My spiritual side, yeah, it just come from the community I come from, Waterhouse, Whalers, my granny. No, first, most of my granny, my family, and the community where I come from, that make me who me is. You understand me? Yeah, because a man like me grew up in a one room. You understand me? Used to wear one suit like a costume. You understand me? You see me think it's a uniform.
Right.
But we know, so with the music and them thing there, we know, say, there's no limit and no stopping. You understand me? I used to go teach them a lesson, and at the end of the day, we all have to sing the same song. That's why we come say one blood. Because at the end of the day, the whole world have to come sing one blood. Because at the end of the day, the whole will bleed red. And when we say one blood, and them thing that them try for, because the Crips are bloods and the Bloods are bloods, you know. So we and the Crips are one.
Right.
And the Bloods and the Crips are me, and the Bloods are me. This is not a, but you see the music fraternity, you know, and even certain thing now, them try to turn the music, make it look like it's a gangster thing, and it's a gang thing.
Right.
But if you notice, even in the game video, when me come, you see my sign is the sign of the Trinity. Me I should say a gang sign. One blood, one unity, one love for everyone, one blood brother.
Right.
You understand that means the whole of we bleed red. So the whole of we have to live together and know say, well, we no war and divide ourselves. You understand me? Because at the end of the day, you know, a life over death, a love a life evermore. You understand me? So them say them come with even COVID and make it look like the world will end. But Emmanuel, Marcus and Selassie it can't end. Love and life evermore. Can't beat the love.
You know, listening to you talk,
love.
listening to you talk, and the unity and love and connection that you speak, I kind of understand why One Blood is probably the biggest hip hop collaborative record ever.
It's 26 rapper and One Blood.
Yeah.
You never find that in the game with 26 rapper.
With the exception of K Slate, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was on that song
the
too.
Godfather,
Yeah.
K Slate, my godfather. That's my brother. You know what I mean? I'm on the Love Junior Reid.
Yeah.
It's shocking. It's surprising that we haven't heard One Blood Part 2 with like Game. I'm shocked y'all haven't gotten back together to do that again.
Oh, yeah, that's why I say, you know, you understand me? But you see, sometimes, you know, at the end of the day, I don't know. You know, the Almighty knows still, you understand? Because I can't know everything still. You know, but I, you know, all right. You see? All right. It's easy for work with me, you know, because of me work with the God. But it's not easy for work with other people when they have to go through the label and the thing and the tongue whatever and even the whole thing. You understand me?
Right.
And so because sometimes some artists don't have control over them things. And the management have control of things. So I'm not really put on game still. But at the end of the day, when game them come to use my track, this is One Blood and them thing there. And so, and them thing there. They use my sample. They use, and they make me come sing back it over, sing back a little part when I say One Blood. That's a current voice tonight, but the sample is from the original. You understand me? And at the end of the day, maybe why they want me come and do the sample, come sing back over, because maybe they want to try to get around the sample and make it look like it's a new record, but it's not a new record. It's the same original one. Blood, blood, blood. That's the original sample. And then the One Blood, or the new thing I'm going to sing in. All right. You see, I love game, and I love the whole of the youth them, because Jah is love, and I love conquer everything. And the only thing we can use and win this thing is love. You understand me? All right. When you come to me and want me share my product and my craft and my everything with you, or your management, or the producer who produced it, or whatever, so it was.
Let's do it.
Good welcome and thing there.
Right.
All right, after the show and everything done. Me never know, say, me, because at the end of the day, me and Game never work One Blood in a stadium yet. And enough stadium them go work. You get the picture, my lad? Eh?
Why?
Why we never work? And them say, because they never invite. You understand me? And at the end of the day, to still, you have a promoter now in America from Jacksonville that want put on a tour with me and Game, right? And then the promoter set up the shows and them thing there about, say, half dozen showed me and Game, right? And then now, all right, Jimmy Inchman they link me and say, I want to deal with management and them little thing. But me, you know, just easy for work with people, so because me name and my name, and me run my own thing, you understand me? Not say I want to work with Jimmy Inchman, because Jimmy, you understand me? But at the end of the day, if me not feel the vibes and so, me not work with you. You get the picture? But still, I respect Jimmy Inchman enough for certain things where him do, because at the end of the day, it's not universal money that spend on One Blood video and all of these things. Because them just want to use One Blood as a mixtape track and them thing, because at the end of the day, them don't want we come on the top. You get the picture? So Jimmy go put out him money and them go think, but after a while, he want we and him do some management and tell me, I should say, yeah, me we just go and work, we're not doing no management right now, but we just work on things, and we have my management, because you the Mikey Jarrett that deal my thing at the time. You understand me? That a Mikey Jarrett Jr., right? Anyway, this promoter set up the story now, and then now, the first show in Jacksonville and thing, and we even stay so come out there and stay so. Blackout and them thing now, go and work and thing, and vibes nice and pay thing. The promoter come to me and say, yo man, yeah man, look here, we have to get you off this. Like, we can't continue this tour because game don't feel good touring with you, because like game asks if it's a Jonah Reid show, or the promoter say game asks if it's a Jonah Reid show, this or is a game show. Is this a Jonah Reid show or this is a game show? I don't know if it's a promoter, maybe or him do the flyers or what him do or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know the story.
But that him say, he must say, look here, he must say, like the game have a vibes. But me I feel wonder if a Jimmy Inchman show, me never want him deal with management and try him at the management for game.
You never got to have that conversation?
Yeah, me never get to have that conversation. So at the end of the day, the promoter just come tell me, which you know, you're from game if I really him do that still and them thing there. All right. It's like no. Let me say, we never get fear from the promoter if a game say that and everything thing there. But the promoter say, anyway, Junior Reid, I'm gonna pay you for your show still and everything and whatever. So him pay me and him deal with me for the whole thing and whatever and so. For the whole, you understand me?
So you only did one show there?
Yeah, that's was the only show that I did.
That was the
so same time, yeah, so same on the one show I did with him. So same time now you have some other promoter in the area that hear about where I go on up the road and them things there. So them just come check me right away and say, yo man, we have a club down here, we wanna book you, man, we wanna get away. And them give me a package and say them want me down the road. Because them know we are going up there. So somebody just say, all right, go and leave them game. From that, I say game and say them. And we just go down in that place and go down there. Black. I don't know, so the whole of the crowd there. You understand me? And them little thing there. I mean, I run a competition with an artist or nothing at all.
No, not at all. But
I mean, I go on first. I not try to go on like me, the back man. I mean, never do one blood and things say, me and game only get to do that in a stadium. And millions they make off for that. I make no money off for one blood. You get the picture, my lad?
You didn't make no money off of one blood?
We compare to how them do the thing, how them do the business and everything, because you don't know the thing. We make a little thing and everything, but at the end of the day, them you understand me?
But as big as the record was, it should have been more than
because
that.
At the end of the day, not just money from the record, but me going out there as Junior Reid, that exposure and them little thing that to, because you see, when you don't sign, you know, and certain little thing, you know, them try to keep you at a certain stadium and keep you at a certain thing. And if you find out, say, most of the shows them that keep up here, so it's VP artists and then bring in and make it look like it's younger VP artists, that is a 90s artist. But there was artists before 90s artists.
Right.
And through me have my GR record and VP have them VP and them thing there's just who them I work with them bringing and sometimes the people tired of them and the artists the people them want to make it look like them can't get in touch with them, you're not available and this and that. And at the end of the day, when them keep them Central Park show, them VP 50th anniversary. Them couldn't they draft for none of them artists have still me, them have to come draft for because them know so we can ram the Central Park. And all of them artists them I work with, so they use me an elephant man for the Caribbean. Them why never gonna use the rest of people then. You get the picture man track back the thing and then now you VP record will come to me and you want to put one blood on your 50th or 40th anniversary, VP anniversary. And you come tell me, say, you offer me $500, like I think is a cokehead.
$500?
Yeah, $500. That's all them dealing with reggae artists. I pay $500 and $1,000 contract and deal them with them. Actually, I say, no, man, yeah, me need at least, if you want my thing, you have to give me at least $5 million. I look for my sneakers. The sneakers, I one at a time, I can say $5,000 for my sneakers. Don't play with me.
Right.
So you want to, or you go and give me a show, you VP record, or give me a show for $25,000 for perform in a Central Park. But after that, no, you want to pay me $500 for use one blood for the next 5 years. And it's one blood, it's one of the songs who make me keep able to go work in the Central. That means, you understand me?
Yeah.
So what I did, I just put out on my own album through, we just distribute through GR Production, which is my label, online.
Right.
So if you go online, you find anybody who want Junior Reid song, they find that online through DistroKid, CD Baby, I them thing, GR Records.
Listen. Support these artists. I know y'all watch these episodes over and over and over and over. And when you hear somebody talking about independence and you've already had a love for their music, go find their music,
Yeah, because
support these
You see the music right now.
This is what they have to go
musical
through.
slavery are going right now, you know.
Slavery.
It's when I want to sign you sometimes, it's like them buy a slave.
Yeah.
You have certain slave of different price.
Right.
Someone may say, oh, you value $1 million, we can buy you for 50,000, we can buy you for 500, we can buy you for this, and we can buy you for that.
Right.
And based upon where them buy you for, them deal upon a level there and them make a thing there. And every time when them buy you to them thing, you know what them do? Every artist will sign boy so them put insurance, life insurance on them. Cause
Yes,
look,
yes.
you know, Interscope they want to sign me the other day. Because we do an album.
Crooked Eye told me about this.
And then now, me see them have yeah, Interscope we want to sign me the other day and make a thing there. And me see say them have several right now, you hear me? The 3 album and this and that and so. And yeah, me I say well right now, alright. If they want to sign me and make a thing there, we have to guarantee what kind of promotion I go behind the thing. And I still have the freedom, that's why me say if I want a feature with me, I can go sing the feature.
Right.
I don't want no company time me down, that's me can go do a feature.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
And then make a thing there. You understand? Yeah, so but just like have my freedom.
But Crooked Eye told me that there was a clause in most of these contracts that should something happen to the artist, that these labels make a lot of money.
Yeah, because them insure the artists. I have life insurance and them sole beneficiary and all of them thing there, you understand me?
So I gotta ask, like, if I'm a millionaire, I run a record company, I sign this artist, you know, he in the gang, you know, he's still in the streets. I give him a little bit of bread, but not enough to take him out the hood, but his records is moving. Something happened to him. I'm making crazy money.
2 for 1.
You give crazy money if nothing goes down with him, and you're making crazy money if something goes down with him.
Right.
So,
Actually,
you're hedging your bet.
But you know, it's a mafia thing, you know. It's from back in the day from the mafias them and stuff, so. You understand me?
Right.
I saw them do the business. You understand me? There and so you have to know what you do and know you do your business. You understand me?
Deaf in
But right
jail.
now-
But
sells
don't you have to
records.
sign
Deaf
off on a
in
life
jail
insurance
sells
policy,
records right
though?
now.
So if I want to take out a life insurance policy on the Junior Reid, doesn't he have to sign off on it?
Yeah, you have to sign it,
from
because
me?
nobody can go take out life insurance unless you sign off on it.
what I'm
Once
saying.
you
Make
sign,
it
that's
sound
why-
like they won't
That's
sign.
why I say, that's why Marcus say you have to be careful what you sign, because you can't sign your own death warrant.
Right.
If they're giving you an advance of 100K, right there, 100K, you've never made no money. Sign this.
For anybody, but
You know,
your
nothing-
family
look, you
can
know,
take out a policy.
Nothing wrong
too.
with signing, you know, but you have to be just careful what you sign.
That's
Right.
it.
But
You
your
have to-
family can
you
take
have
out a
to-
policy.
we are business people. Signing is not bad, and then we can think, but it's
Yeah.
what you sign is bad.
Yeah, what you
Right.
sign,
You gotta-
exactly.
So, you understand me? Not telling you them say don't sign or nothing. You understand me? But just know you sign, because at the end of the day, and a man, nobody never follow me, you know, but I just so me feel and so me think, and that's my life. So this is my life. I live or I choose with John my side. How can I lose? You understand me?
Shawnee, you're up at Hot 97. That's one of the biggest, as far as like gatekeepers are concerned. That's one of the biggest gatekeepers culturally we have in New York City. Right. You deal with all kinds of artists, from like dance hall to. How do you make the distinction between the kind of music that's party, and the stuff that he's talking about, where there's like a message behind it, and people can actually learn from it? Like you have to do both.
Yeah,
on
I
your
mean,
gig.
I'm not the gatekeeper on that per
Yeah,
se,
yeah,
but
yeah.
the thing is, with radio, a lot of it is driven by the DJs. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And the DJs is driven by the clubs, and the clubs is driven by the bars and the music. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna play something that's gonna keep the party moving. They can't play conscious music because people just want to turn up and be lit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the unfortunate part. We want to hear something, you know. Well, now there's several mediums, so now you got, Tidal and Apple and all these different things, so you can hear any type of music you want. But when it comes to radio, a lot of these DJs are driving the sound.
He's a walking contradiction to that theory, though, because
But
One Blood
because-
been written
yeah.
off since it came out,
Yeah.
and
Right.
that's a
And that's in
positive.
the club, and that's in the
That's
club.
a positive.
So that's
Right.
why I
But the
say,
rhythm, the
that's why I say you
vibe,
have to
the people
praise
on
it
it.
in the
They
dance.
danceable. They still
Yeah,
got
it's
to
a-
turn up.
Yeah, but
Got
they
to
dance,
be
they
lit.
dance. Look here,
Yeah.
Look here.
Yeah, right. So you have the beat.
The beat
The
already.
beat is there, and you have
But
the
one
message
blood
for the
was
people
playing.
dance.
That's
Yeah,
always
it plays.
That's
So that's show you say conscious thing and positive can go through the dance.
Yeah, it can,
Because
but why
if
don't
we
we
keep
hear
him singing,
more
say,
positive?
we
Why don't
shoot
we hear
people in the
more
club,
conscious stuff?
we kill people in the club and everything. That you more kill people and at the end of the day, you know, who make the money, the funeral home.
Yeah.
The store will make the clothes for the funeral, the liquor store will sell liquor, the food place will sell the food, and the airline where free people are flying from all over funeral and everything there. So it's just a whole fucking thing. And all the business set right now, you see if you have a negative name, it's easier to get you. Because your negative name will generate more money for the whole system.
Right.
This ain't me
and I
throwing.
think it's
This
more of a systemic thing in the same way because they don't necessarily want to they don't want to promote positive images in our communities, period.
this ain't me
Who's
throwing.
they?
Hear me and say,
Wait,
you
who's
know,
they?
They is
Who's
There
they?
you go.
the record industry, the labels.
See, this ain't me throwing you under the bus because
Yeah.
I only met you because we went up there with Junior Reid, and you were right there, like, yo, let me get that. Let's play these records. Like,
Right.
you was in the mix with your hands all in it. So this ain't me like shitting on you. I'm asking because you're on the inside and you know.
Right.
But you were down to
look,
play
you know,
these records.
He's not the man that play the record.
Right,
you know.
right,
He's
right.
the one who do talking. You see, we have to talk to Hebrew about that now.
No, the man who play the record.
Ebro.
Yeah.
But then they test the
Ebro.
music. They test the music out with the public, and it's
We
the
need to talk.
choruses and which choruses are going to resonate with
Yeah,
the people.
shout
Do they
That's a
really?
big thing.
But do they really test the music out?
They do. They have
On the
systems where they
public.
test, but it's like.
But what
the
songs are they picking
How
to
many
test?
people are actually being tested too?
Because who they calling? Because
You
when they
understand
tell
what
me they calling people in Zimbabwe. You know what I'm saying? At
Yeah, I
1
don't know.
p.m. saying, "Do you like this record?"
Nah, there's
and then
people
pick
who
up the
sign-
record.
Yeah,
Who they calling?
There's people who sign up to be a part of these testing whatevers, and they get paid to be able to listen.
Oh, okay, I
They
didn't
hear
even know that.
choruses and all. Yeah,
So they
yeah.
sign
Can I sign up for that?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
can.
you
Y'all
gotta
can
sign up for
sign me up and pay me to see what's
it's
really
the same
good.
way, like, look, with the voting in the Oscars or the Grammys, all that, then there's certain people that are within unions that vote
Right,
towards
right.
all the, so if you're not a part of it,
Also, it's a whole bunch of people that don't know what the hell they doing.
Well, look who's winning.
Basically,
Look who's winning.
because those are the people that vote on movies and Grammys. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing. Y'all don't even know
Right.
music. Y'all don't know a
They
hit
don't
if
know
they smacked you upside your head with it.
Does Nas even have a Grammy yet?
Nas got a Grammy.
Yeah,
on
with
it.
Hit
He
Boy.
won one with Hit Boy.
Just now.
On King's Disease, the
King's
whole
Disease.
album.
Hendrix ain't got one.
and
like,
the radio station and advertisers are not looking for the people who are trendsetters. They're looking for people who are purchasing Ford or McDonald's or whatever. So they
Gotcha.
don't care about
Trend
whether
followers.
you know
About the music. You
yeah,
wanna-
they
are
just
you
wanna
gonna
know,
listen to the
Are you going
commercials?
to turn the dial?
So the
Like, it's just
But
going to
here's
keep
the
people
thing,
tuned in.
but it's about what's popularized, right?
Right.
So
for
let's
sure.
say eating from the ITEL spot gets popularized. Now everybody's going to the
Everybody
ITEL
on
spot.
ITEL.
Then they're gonna play records for the people
Watch
that go to the
ITEL
ITEL
spot.
spot.
Yes.
Right? Okay, there it is.
the question is,
We gotta change our culture to change the culture.
Yeah.
who decides which records get tested?
Come on,
That's
we
the
know.
question.
Come on. We
No,
know
no.
that.
Which records are getting tested? Because if I take a bullshit record where everybody's killing everybody and I decide that's the one that's gonna go in the testing pool, that's different from a Junior Reid record where he's talking about love and life
You
and
have a
uplifting.
bag to get you in the
Right.
testing pool.
Who's
It's a
deciding who?
yeah.
These
which
are record
record
labels.
gets tested?
These are record labels with the relationships with these outlets that's like, look,
That's
we got
the
an artist.
bag.
We got
He
an
said
artist.
the bag. The
He
record
said the
label.
bag, and he
In
checked.
case y'all don't know, the record label is the bank, aka the bag.
The bag.
They're,
That's
they're
what we
pushing the
talking
artist
about.
on their roster to get tested. But at the same time, and we know that on the inside, but at the same time, there are some records that come up from the street. Because when you look
Yes.
at Bobby Shmurda, that thing was ringing off in Brooklyn way before record labels even got to it. Now that's random and that's a unicorn situation.
There you go.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
We know
Right.
that the record labels really is pushing this whole monster.
Shout out to all
And
the
then
artists who are
you know what I
watching
mean?
right now who think that they're gonna take the Bobby Shmurda road in. He
But
heard
even-
the man tell you that's a unicorn.
Right. Ain't
You
even
can't
no
put
chorus
your
on
hips in the
that
middle
one.
of the table on that.
Stop. You're going to ruin Math Hoffa's dream. Every Math Hoffa in Space Ghost think everything is organic. Okay? And even when Bobby Shmurda coming up organic, he signed with Sony, and that's how Hot Nigga got
Some of us
nationwide.
believe, some of us don't. It's cool. It's cool.
It's a big war in here.
You know what I mean?
It's a big war in here.
Somebody had to walk on water first, right? To show the way.
Every once in a while, you could get a record hot from the street.
Thank you. Every once in a while.
But it don't happen all the time now.
Because you know what? They control the business control. Business control so much.
Business control.
Sometimes I
whole
think
shit.
I need to slip out. Yeah, you understand me?
Sometimes you can't control something that's
But here's the important question.
Them set it away that's, you see, only one reggae hit you can have per year. Because if you notice, you know, only one time a week, reggae music play on 97.
Sunday night.
So if there's
Playing
something
right
to
now.
hold back this music, who have this message for the people who need to know.
Right.
So if you check in Miami, it's one night Sunday, Waggity play reggae, and Bobby Candos play reggae Sunday. And if you check London, Radigan plays reggae Saturday. You understand? So you don't have much room for reggae. And through reggae have the message. If you come make the people them elevate and rise.
Right.
You understand me?
But they don't want that.
Oh, no, they want that.
Yeah.
Because reggae and weed smoke goes together.
Now. They got the monopoly.
Now that you can tax it,
we need more reggae.
There should be
on
more
the
reggae.
radio. More. All right. You see after a while, when they put one reggae, that them select one reggae for this year, because at the end of the day, Caribbean people support the station and spend commercial and them things, so they have to have reggae in the thing. But at the end of the day, you know, when put that one reggae, you know, say well, after them pass it, they put it in rotation.
Right.
And it have to be under one of these corporate companies.
Yeah.
Distribution. If it's under GR production, them not gonna make that.
It's not gonna make it. It's not gonna make
So
it.
they love
You get the reason why I
Caribbean
love-
music, Caribbean
Right.
food, Caribbean culture, and they want to push it, but they want to control it, right? So when you see Doja Cat now have Tune Woman, that's everywhere. You see Justin Bieber had his tune, it's everywhere. But
Right.
you're not gonna push a Junior Reid or anybody that's like a popcorn or anything.
Drake.
Drake had to jump on a popcorn wave and kind of
Bring
give
him up.
him a look, you know what I'm saying?
right.
But other than that, if they not controlling it, you're not gonna see
You're not
it.
getting yourself in trouble right now.
No, it's not control. It's not control.
I want to go back to this question.
It's
It's
not
not control. If the message is not right, when you are come with, is a no-show.
But
You understand
on the
it?
side of no control, you said certain records do get hot off the streets.
Yes.
Now here's my question. Are those records usually the biggest records?
Meaning like what? Give me an example.
Like Bobby Shmurda, that was one of them, right?
Bobby Shmurda was
and One Blood
resonating
was
in the
one of
streets
that.
so hard that
One Blood-
DJs couldn't
One Blood-
deny
And they
it.
still play it now,
One Blood was one.
right?
Look here.
What other records?
All right.
Had that same heat.
Right.
You see, look
Wankster
here now,
by
you see
50
One
Cent.
Blood.
Wankster.
You see
Yeah.
One Blood.
But look at-
It's from the street that get hot. It's a street. Make Jimmy Inchman.
And it's still
build up a
rocking
grand
now.
fence and say
And
so.
yo,
But do you know it's still rocking? But you know what they do? You see, just because it is from a GR production and everything there, you don't really see it in rotation and some flashback video. You see One Blood, or you see this. They keep my thing. But it's like when you say other old long time video and long time hit. You don't see that because at the end of the day, they don't want that publishing come around to GR.
They don't want to cut you that check.
Yeah, they don't want to cut me
Yeah,
that check.
it's a different
You get the
check.
picture?
They
You
don't
see
get a
me?
share
If it's
of
something
it.
that they control now, then you see it
That's
every
the
day
control.
and everything. And
They want to print their
when
own
last
money.
you see it,
It's
no,
the
no,
money.
the thing with Junior Reid. You understand me?
But aren't we free of this now that we can pretty much upload our music?
Well, I was
and-
gonna say too, there is a new street.
Right now,
and
you
the
see
street
what
is
is
the
going on
internet.
right now?
Right?
It's a hip-hop slavery a go on and a reggae music slavery a go on. And you say the people them must say it's a slavery a go on because you have slave go for different price. I may sign you for 10 million and sign you for 1 million, sign you for 50,000 and sign you, but at the end of the day, it's a signing thing. You get the picture? And you don't control nothing and they make a thing there. You understand when them set it according to how them want set it. So that's why me as a man, me set myself free, because better you at peace with yourself and free with yourself, you know. And can make you move and feel like a man. Because if anytime you stay standing, you can, you understand me? And if you come to any agreement, at least we're supposed to have a mutual understanding where everybody feel comfortable. And
Does that
everybody have
exist? The mutual
They don't
understanding.
make that and they exist, but we have to make it exist.
See?
You understand me? We have to do it, you know.
Right.
Because they're going to make it look like it don't exist, but if we don't stand up for it and change the thing, it not going to change. You see me, I say, my lord?
We gotta make a
Everybody
change.
talks. Okay,
I'm with that. I'm with that.
But-
But yeah, you that was just a testimony that records that get hot off the streets and make it to radio become the biggest records.
That's a fact. But
Some
also
of them.
wow!
Wait, come on.
When you said
Bobby Shmurda. Wait, come on.
Bobby Shmurda's a unicorn situation.
Bobby Shmurda never went number one. Hot Nigga Never's been number
It
one.
don't matter,
So we
bro.
can't say that's the biggest record.
Who's saying it's number one?
But listen to what
A
I'm
bunch
saying.
of people you just said don't know what they
But
doing.
listen to what you're saying.
Bruh.
You saying the biggest records is subjective.
The Star
Because
Band.
Facts. The Star Spangled Banner
look at my
never
man.
went number one, but everybody sing that shit.
Right.
listen,
right.
we're talking about a nation who has brainwashed
we
y'all. Wait, time out. We're talking about records. See, this is where y'all crossing lines, okay? Star Spangled Banner is a national record.
We know
that
what it is, bro.
That is played during football games, basketball games. Y'all are not in that realm to whereas you're gonna open up a show with the Star Spangled Banner. You're not opening the show with Hot Nigga. It's not happening. It's not happening. So we're talking about, you can jump in all you want, Ghost. We're talking about two different levels of records. And y'all are talking about a street level record that was not even
Listen.
a number one
No.
record to the Star Spangled Banner. Y'all sound
Look,
crazy.
there's too many things wrong.
Y'all sound crazy.
There's too many things wrong with the industry as a whole. Like I don't
We all
understand.
agree
I don't-
with that.
hold on,
He was about to say
I don't
something. I wanted to
understand-
hear that.
I don't understand why, for you to become a great artist, you have to be inducted in a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. When there's a Hip Hop Hall of Fame, there's probably a Reggae Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Why do you have to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to be of a certain status?
Because
that's
the
the
people
corporate
who,
supremacy,
the
man.
people
You know,
who
they
run
want you to
the
be-
industry, no, we're saying
Y'all
the same,
saying the same thing.
The people who run the industry like rock music. I mean, do we really have to have this discussion? Like,
Yeah, but
they're
right
not.
now-
We are a culture. We are a culture. They see us as a commodity. They see their music as a culture. That's why their music goes all age ranges, and they try to keep ours to the kids. Kids, period. But when I kick it with the right
and
instrument,
Artists-
Why they
tour
keep
their whole
you
lives.
see why they keep certain music to
These
the kids?
motherfuckers be
It's because of
96
the
years
message.
old.
You
Like,
see,
hold on, say it again?
You see why they keep you guys' music to the kids? Because you see the message that they program for the kind of music to reach the kids. It's about shoot, kill, rob, rape, shoot, fuck, sex, all of these things. And you see in the nether part, you know, them have some different thing with them. It kind of, it don't really, you know, it maybe they have no message, but and some of them have message too. Because a lot of hip hop songs.
yeah, but it's not the same kind of message. And not to mention the fact that if I want, I told you about this. Me and you had this discussion. I had a deep discussion with one of the main writers from Rolling Stone. He pissed on hip hop in front of me. I couldn't even defend it. He was like, "Y'all let the inmates run the asylum."
Right.
He was like, "Us, my kids, kids. They know the name of the drummer. They know the name of the guitarist. We all in the same show, in the same concert, watching the same artist.
Right.
As soon as one of y'all artists turns 40, you get rid of him. And y'all don't do nothing about it. He can't even tour in the States.
All right.
My artists don't get started till they fucking hit 40.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as soon as y'all hit 40, y'all call them old and washed and get them out of here.
So watch it, you know.
That's rock and roll.
Every hip hop artist, when you reach certain age, them say you're old. From me, a reggae artist, I reach certain age, just them say you're old. But Rolling Stone are old, or Mick Jagger are old,
70
and all of
years
these
old.
guys and all these
Yeah,
things.
these motherfuckers
And
be up
still
there
ramming
skin
studio,
hanging.
still releasing some.
Skin hanging, son.
You
Still
understand me?
rocking.
Oh, no,
That don't make no sense.
It does make sense because they have the money to control the whole corporation.
We're not a
it
culture
goes
to
all
them.
the way
All right.
back to the
Look
same
at my
thing
lord,
with
listen
the
to
money.
me.
I hear
Give
what
me a-
you're
give me a
saying,
minute.
bro.
Give me a minute. You see right now, in music, when we check reggae music, you see all of the legend them, I mean, you know, from Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaac, Sugar Minot, John Holt, Hugh Mundell, Laxi Castell, Tennessee, all of the youths, them, the whole of them dead. But you see the man who distribute the record, them still living. And you see the one who have the publishing, them still living. The record, you understand me? So them kill off all of my, you know the reason why me still up here right now? Because of how me think and how me stay, sir. You understand, my lord? If you check the reggae music right now, all of the veteran them and all of the man them, they know we are on right now. You get the picture? From Bob Marley, Peter Touch, Dennis Brown, Greg Rice, Ray. Yeah, you understand me?
Do you think there's something?
So what
Intentional?
You think it's something intentional going on?
It's something intelligent. So if all right. So how can all the big pop artists them out here in the world, you know, they still living All of them, all them a live. And all kind of people a live and them thing there. And when you check hip-hop, you know, from a certain little youth break out and them dead. From a dead. In a reggae, dead and them little thing there. So you don't know, they don't want us to get that bread.
That generational wealth.
Eh?
Where it gets passed. Or they continue to make the money until.
Well, if we allow it, you know, it will go and be a generation upon generation, but we have to just stand up and know, say we own the master. You know what is a master?
And we don't own our masters.
The master.
That's the 95-5. That's him getting
You understand me?
the deal that you need to
everything,
get.
and know, so we control our music, right? Yeah.
Everybody that controls it, even back to 21 Savage, when he was here, he talked about do an admin deal.
And if
Control
you
your publishing.
If you have escape from being a slave, we have to own the master, because remember, it's the master that slave us, you know. So when you get the position to have a thing like master, control the master.
But what if you can't get the master?
That's what I was about to
Reid?
say.
Do you just control your publishing like you're doing?
Yeah, well, you control. I don't just control publishing. I control publishing and master. I have one blood master and most of my master.
But most people can't get the master. So say I can't get the master. Is it better for me just to say I'm a control?
Well, you know
and
that master where you can't get and just work on some new master.
What does it take to get your master? No, hold on.
Money.
No, listen, stop. If an artist is new,
If you get an art, if you get your
If
master,
they have
it's
no
just
leverage.
You spend your money, work on your product and them thing there. And when you go do a business with a company, you make sure so you do all the business with them and thing, where you just make them know, say, at the end of the day, the master is my master, come back to me. And the publishing is my publishing,
and that's
come
the
back
problem.
to me. So we can pass that down to my generation and every little thing.
Right.
But that's the problem. Too many people is looking for the shortcut.
Look at
But
him,
sometimes
boy.
let me see a thing so big and say, we're going to give you 30 million. That's, you know why? And just sell out the,
Justin Timberlake just sold his whole catalog for $100 million. So we're seeing examples of artists selling off their masters.
He played
Drake sold his for 400
$400 million.
400 million.
400 million. Drake sold his whole
If Justin
thing.
Timberlake really sold his whole shit for $100
but look
million,
here,
That's
if
what
I
I
look
said.
here,
you sound like he
look here,
lowballed
if somebody want to sell them master, they have the rights to do anything with them.
He didn't
want to do,
lowball. You know why? He
100
still
million?
signed to the original. You got to remember, he signed through Pearlman. All right, so no matter what he does, Lou Pearlman always is gonna eat off of Justin
his
Timberlake, no
pocket,
matter
right.
what he does.
Right.
So if Justin Timberlake got 100, probably Pearlman got 100 too. Drake shit different. Drake did his 5 albums. He was out his deal. Drake is his own commodity now. He's not Young Money. So when you come to Drake, now you can buy the whole thing. You can get his merch, touring, all that, because that's all him. You don't got to bust Baby and Wayne down no more so he can get 400 million.
Listen, y'all sit here every episode and hear these stories. If you got an artist in your family, if you got somebody that's a creative or whatever, put them onto the show. We learn so much stuff here on how to build your situation the right way. And horror stories about how it goes the wrong way.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's about ownership. And that's what all these artists come through here and say. Ownership.
Yeah, so that's why.
Ownership.
Yeah, so that's why, you know, if make my fans them know, say, well, if they want to find Junior Reid stuff, they can just check out GR Production on digital platform.
Catch
You
the
understand
jewel.
me? You understand me?
Stop skipping
Everything
steps.
available.
We're gonna take
Most
a
of our
break.
thing is independent. We control our thing. You
We're gonna take
understand?
a break real quick. All right. So we talked about the situation with Game, which is kind of unfortunate. Game, we need to get you up here. Some questions need to be asked, and you guys definitely need to speak.
Yeah, because if the promoter will tell me, say, Game said now go to the show, if Junior Reid on the show, and is it a Junior Reid show or is it a Game show? I mean, I say, no, because he's a man, I say, I give Game strength as a youth, but just go there with a clean heart and them thing there, and so, and give strength for you, because that's my, you see, One Blood owned by GR Production. GR Production is my company. You understand me? And I'm the singer as well. You understand me? So at the end of the day, once GR Production allow you, that you can mix sample our thing and we clear you and everything and things. So, you know, say a strength again, we love it. You understand me?
Right.
So at the end of the day, me now say you have to carry me on tour with you everywhere you go. But if a promoter come in and say, I want to keep a show and say a Junior Reid is an independent promoter and him sister him can't make money that way, then him do that thing there. And it goes on the first show go down good. And after the first show, the promoter told me, say, man, I'm gonna pay you for all the show that we book for you for work for that good thing there. But at the end of the day, baby, I say, I can't. You understand me? You understand me?
Yeah.
And then thing, but I don't know what is the politics or who.
I'm still amazed that you guys just never had that conversation.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, me and game shouldn't, to all one blood go big, it shouldn't be a one single.
Word.
Right.
But if the thing's not right and you know the thing right and you know feel good, you now can get back a next single. You know, or you now gonna feel good working with you again on a level. Unless it be something, you understand me? But if me know so well definitely and a your fault, because me know so there's politics and certain things within record company and within management and within whatever thing where can make things look away. You understand me?
Right.
So me not really know because me not really hear anything. So me not really condemn game and so but I want to know what go on for know so well. From me you sing One Blood. I'll know we not go in a stadium, go run out and say One Blood. The only time we run out in a stadium and the One Blood is when it was some free thing. We just come for promotion. Me there BT, me there MTV, me there everywhere. I do the thing them and some look a place with that thing. But when the time come now when some bread for break, no bread no break.
Yeah, that needs to be sorted out.
You think this happened? And this happened before or after Jimmy asked to manage you?
Eh?
This happened before or after Jimmy asked to manage you? Jimmy Henchman.
That after Jimmy, you know the meeting for say we have to work on that one thing. After that now, then the thing is like you understand? Because I wonder how this has come up so. You understand? I don't know if I Jimmy, because I'm not going to blame Jimmy neither.
No, blame.
I can't judge no man. And I can't blame, but at the end of the day, the world needs to know how comes you sample GR Production, the record company song, One Blood, sing by Junior Reid, and Junior Reid give you that strength, and I'll know the nation don't see you and Junior Reid. So what kind of style that? You know, so we don't take style, we don't need style. You know
9 times out of 10, it's just a conversation.
Right.
It's just a conversation. Y'all might have that conversation, and a collaboration album might come out of it. You never know.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, one time me and give him a role and give him a say, yo, Reid, come like it's a group now. Like me, it's a group, because if I wear him there, he might be there.
Right.
And I never get no money for go there, sir. But we just do it out of love.
Right.
So when the money starts running, and thing, you're not showing no love and them thing. If you're not showing no love, you're not getting no love. That's how the thing going on, my lord. You understand me?
Right.
Y'all just got to talk about it. That's a conversation.
There's so many people in between the business though. Like,
there's
so many rappers that don't know what actually be going on.
Right.
And they'll tell him, oh well, Junior don't want or whatever.
But that's what he said earlier.
That's
what he said earlier.
I feel you. So it's like I was just gonna say like shows like this, like what
because
we're doing.
Because I hear that from
expose that.
female. So a promoter couldn't come tell me that I just believe so, but me have to stay so and try to find out what I want because it don't feel good. When the fans come in Jacksonville and I look forward to say that when the first show go through right and we do the thing and it go nice and everything in Jacksonville.
Right.
But the next show it never happened. You understand? The promoters pay me off and say, look, hey, this guy's at the end of the day, maybe I'm gonna give them more money than me, so I think him have more for lose by not having them, but the money when me gonna charge him, you understand me at the end of the day? Not say me charge him way, but at the end of the day, you understand me?
Right.
And I don't know the business, but I just know me though. I know the whole thing and the thing not go on. So at the end of the day, you know, great things not for happen and not continue. You understand? If you not continue and go on, so that means say some shady thing or something shaky.
Something. Yeah.
So if anything not go nowhere where shaky and nowhere nothing are going on them. You understand me?
Right.
Anything will go, whenever we go there for positive vibes and us love and vibes and more strength. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, speaking of positive vibes,
Okay.
this is why I'm hot. How did that happen?
All right, this is why I'm at all that up now. We're in New York and I work and we have the One Blood going on and thing there. Then we have a friend in Miami who tell me, say, well, you have a guy down there named, and we not even know him, just tell me say you have a rapper down there and the management them would like me on the track with them and so. So I say, yeah. And anyway, me hear the track. And no, we never hear the track. Just I tell me about the track. So it happened that me have move around and every thing there. Me and my manager Mikey Jarrett and the whole One Blood family, the Water Blood and Andrew Blood and the whole of them stay. You young G and the whole thing, Jojo Blood. We stay so we go down to Miami, we deal something, and we go down to Miami, we hear so well, some brethren in Miami, them want, we done here already, but when we go down to Miami, them hear so we down there and say, well, they want to link up. So we just pass through the studio. And the pass through the studio, it's not like a money thing, because we never really even get no advance. We never really, it's not like someone say money, do this or nothing. We just go in there.
Right.
And when we go in there, they might show me, say, they want to give them a strength and they make a thing there, they have that track and them thing there. And so from me hear the track and them thing there, the vibes will come to me, and this is why I'm at, and so I just say, all right, bam. And we just make up that on the spot there, so, and just give them that. So when you leave there, so, me not remember that song there, you know. It's not like a song you write out, and I just feel in the studio, I just say, this is why we here, kind of say, and just set that and thing. So after a while, after I done that now, it really is after One Blood. And then we get to find out, say, there was a original before, this why I'm at.
Right.
And then now they take off, so the remix comes up and shut off, and then we can thing there. You understand me? But the record company have some style and some way how them do them thing, because they say the remix and now, but them what I don't know, it's tie on the remix, and the original thing use the same barcode. So it look like it's not the remix sell, it's the original thing to sell. Wow. You get the picture, because if I tell the nation, make them know where you go on, you know. You have ways how them do things, you understand me? But the more you live, and the more you know, the more you grow, the more you know, you understand me?
Right.
Mm-hmm. So we check, at them time, I even not check out and I say, well, that's how them go with the thing. You understand me? And one of the biggest songs with stream and start the whole streaming thing and the whole millions of things where you understand me?
Wow.
But, you know, and at the end of the world continue. You understand? World without end. That's why we have to there and we have to even evolve. Me have to continue it and we have my youth them to carry it on. Same way.
Right.
You understand me? Like my son Water Blood there, so Ethan Reid, Madula Reid, I have Young Gia Reid, Jojo Reid, Kimio Reid, so much Reid. Yes indeed, same speed, so and them don't know, you understand me?
Right.
Yeah, we have to carry on the world. Right, my lad?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
I got a question. Since we involved with y'all, Plug Talk. Out of those, this is one hot, Real Gangsters, One Blood.
No one.
No one. But just those three in particular. Like which one, Shawnee, Matt, everyone here, do you think it's like Reid's biggest? Which one of those? Because it's kind of hard for me.
Which one was the biggest record?
One Blood.
One Blood resonates
No,
with me.
listen, I'm talking about the remix though. I'm still staying on remix like type pop.
Talking about the game one. Talking about the game.
Game tap that. So
Right.
that was already, that's like a cheat code. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Mims is kind of like a cheat code with the, but that Real Gangsters is an authentic like song. You feel me, right?
Well, Fabulous take an interview or show the business to you and everything. Because at the end of the day, you know, it's a reggae artist, them don't want too much reggae artists be known by the American youths them. So you see more time, you will hear enough big reggae song but you don't know who sing it because they never do no video for you to know the artist or so like so.
Right.
You understand me? So when we get this big track and our Real Gangster don't play me and Fabulous. I saw Fabulous on 106 and Park telling the people, them say, oh, because me and Fabulous we plan for shoot the video and yeah, we're gonna shoot. So what next one, what's gonna do? I'm saying, yeah, we're planning on shooting this this Real Gangster video and things and stuff. So I said, by the time Fabulous, by the time another week, by the time say, you know, we'll shoot the video, them seal him out of the country, the record company, them fly him out of the country. You understand me? So you find out, say, when find him out of the country and the video never go on. And by the time you see him again, it's like the song kind of, because that song there is a real big song in Jamaica and all over. Real Gangster, when we got people want to hear that, them love that with Junior and Fabulous. Some more time the artists don't really have control over certain things, but sometimes the company, while they apply the company a wipe out or the company a snipe out or
and my assumption is it's because you guys kind of preach independence.
No, not yet, because, all right. You see what me do is history, you know. Because a lot of people think that Junior Reid is on a major label to all me busy and the things that me I do. You're not supposed to be so up into the people them face if you're not on a major. It's not a major do it. Me I do this with my little record come, my little small little label, JR Production. You understand me? That's for them big artists want to work with me, and when me work with them, you know, me stay so, and video go on and all them things, them no one know them spend them budget behind them, and who them do have my signature and them like a thing there. So at the end of the day, them start to worry and wonder, say, what is going on and thing there. It'll get out of hand.
Right.
You understand me?
See.
But, you understand me? So, them try to stop everything, and while them try to stop everything, them still try to get a company to make sure them get their signature.
There's so much. There's so
And
much.
if they can't
bigger
get the
than
signature, then you understand me and them look at things, because a long time been doing it, even with the evening DJ Khaled and them one day. DJ Khaled and them one day. We did them from me and Khaled right before even Khaled boss. The first dub plate with DJ Khaled get. And me get a little youth call me from France. Say, Junior Reid, I want to do a sound clash, we go clash. But me need a dub and Ray and thing. But me not give no money for pay me. And I say, all right. I do two dub for DJ Khaled and send that go game. And go win him clash and do him thing. And him tell me so, me never even know that. I mean, never know say DJ Khaled call me and whatever, so him taught that. You understand me? And at the end of the day, DJ Khaled is a man we know him from nothing now, and even when he do him first video and everything, we did and do that. And at the end of the day, so much thing with DJ Khaled do, and the team can't work with Junior because why him can't work with Junior? Because at the end of the day, it was programmed. You understand me? And at the end of the day, because me and Birdman stays and Birdman say, yo, Junior, you want to sign to Young, where this and that, and I say, from the thing right and everything, you can ask Birdman and I lie. And Birdman say, we're going to sign to Young, where this, that, and that, and I say, it's all right. Then you have a youth named Billy, you know, look at the Paramount's, Paramount's future named Billy, Billy Mystic or whatever, so he blast it out and said, Birdman want to sign Junior Reid and where the deal. Because me and Birdman and Bowo and the whole of us go to one club one night, the same night, and we did there, and he marks the whole course. So what you say, Junior Reid to the family? I mean, yeah, so. And then you see after, but then me show me say, I have to go to Jamaica and come back, and then we go to Jamaica and come back. Then me say, well, all right, Birdman signed We the Best, and them look a thing there, and so, and I'm going to do it. Him signed We the Best, and them look a thing, I'm still saying about them thing there, and so. And it's true, you see, even now, my father is my little son. Because they're the first studio, my father come in at my studio, One Blood studio. And that's why, you understand, come, and I miss it, so him say so. You understand me? And then from my sister, the young money are so signed DJ Khaled, Be the Best, and them little thing there. And we know say them have artists already and that, my father, but that's so I'm not even to go there, so I try even. You know, because at the end of the day, that makes sense. Two reggae artists in the same thing or whatever.
Right.
So
it's only one at a time.
I must do him thing, yeah. And but at the end of the day, them man they never yet come and say Junior Reid, refuse that. So you say no one and them thing there. We don't need that. You get the picture, my lord, because if you show certain love and you don't come and them get thing, you have to know you come, because you can't just come, so. You understand? Because if we did that before and I give you strength and the time come and you try to go around the thing, you can't go around the thing.
Right.
You understand me?
Well, it doesn't. With all these situations that don't go the way that it should.
Yeah.
No, I still see you showing love.
But look here now. Sometimes you look here at the same time, you know, it's not DJ Khaled, you know. Because you always have a boss. You have a, all right, this is a government. You have the government behind the government. You know? So if you even see a man upside same as the government, you still have a man behind him to say, you do this and you do that and you do that, you don't do this and you do this and you don't do that.
Right.
You understand? So I'm not even say, I don't know, but there's certain restrictions with certain people under where they have to keep under that thing and stay certain thing. Because at the end of the day, which reggae artist shake America? Junior Reid, as where collaboration is concerned. We have collaboration with Fat Joe, Wu-Tang Clan, Lil Wayne. It's the whole team. Swiss Beat, Alicia Keys.
It's on and on.
Yeah.
It's too many.
You get the picture I'm saying. So you have your album, you never have a Junior Reid. That must be politics that, man. Check the level, man, thing. I'm just not an album. You don't even have to have money for come to me. So why you can't come to me? But too powerful. And at the end of the day, me chop out the woodland and use the hacksaw them and the chainsaw them and chart down there, drop the big tree them and set the way. You can't go put nobody in a MySpace where, because there's just one me, one Junior Reid, one father, the Godfather. Jamaica call my Godfather. They know why them say that. You understand me? Yeah, because at the end of the day, them know say the love for me have make me to be the father. You understand me? And me have the higher father, Holy Emmanuel, like Selassie and Rastafari, right? But through the man don't tell me say we are gods and goddess. Yeah, him tell you, so don't look out to yourself. Because at the end of the day, I have to use your temple for do enough work. Because if me never there talk and them thing that God work could not talk out, so in a real flesh and in a real life. And likewise, they say that me no different from you, you know. The same power me have the same power with the God work through me, him work through everyone of we.
Facts.
You understand? Every man in there, so the God work through at every time. Either for you will carry a spliff or get a bridge and say, John, you know, some want a spliff. Not you know a spliff, I mean, smoke no from man and little more you walk. A Reid come on and say, yo, Father Reid, and you see me that package and him say, you want a spliff and him give a spliff. You never you understand, but when him give the spliff and I really him give the spliff, you know, you have to just remember say, God, you did ask for the spliff, so just him just bring it come. Right. So just give thanks to the Most High who moves through one of the gods to make the thing happen. Right. And if it now go so, it now go work. So when them try to do, don't make we know so we are gods and goddess and say a man is just a man. So at the end of the day, if they tell you say a God we are God, if you know say you in another room you are asleep, and you out there say you're not asleep, I mean not asleep, you go stay and watch it till you wake up. Make sure you know you're safe. And likewise, if you say me asleep, at the same thing you got to do because we know the importance of each other.
Right.
You understand me? I say? So them not try to give it a love there. Them try to look out of space, I got to go and look out of this and when the God at work, we not say the God at work and say, oh, the God at work.
Right. Well, even though with those things going on, you're still working with artists.
We're still working with artists, man.
I just heard a joint with you with Fetty Wap. That's
crazy, man. Crazy. Which one you hear? It's not just one
Slide.
track.
It's the slide joint, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I did a remix with him as well called
produced by that guy right there?
Milan by John, yeah, Milan.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, John of the man. Crazy.
Yeah. Great John.
Yeah, great John.
Definitely gotta get you back on the show.
Facts.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Who would you, with your space being as solidified as it is, and with your track record as long as it is, with collabs in your own joints, I know the reggae field is competitive. I know you guys compete. I've seen some of those stings. I know how y'all give it up. Just like MCs, I see how y'all battle each other. Yeah,
well, y'all jack each other beats, all types of stuff.
Sound clash is one thing, but a sting is something else. That's the two. That's the two dudes on the mic getting it. Who would you? Who could do a verses with you?
All right. That is a thing now. Everybody free to do a verses with Junior Reid.
Wait, say that again for the camera.
All of these artists, whether in a reggae or whosoever, none of them don't want to do no verses with Junior Reid.
Are they afraid?
Them do verses when I say, bring in Barrington Levy, who don't want to bring in. Them, it's a no-no.
He don't want to go home.
Who else said no?
He don't want to go home.
I want to hear that.
Make sure it's clear. Make sure it's
Barrington Levy don't want to go home.
Swiss Beats and Timberland, make sure it's clear, bro.
I want to know who said
Shawnee, you do the target. Say Shawnee. He's the one that wanted to do the verses. Tell me the response you get from the people who you go to cause unless you never go to nobody.
I was going to organize
so who you ask
for Junior Reid and Barrington Levy. He was setting up like a versus type, you know what I'm saying, movement. And then the whole place was going to go mad, but they didn't want it to happen.
He didn't want to go home.
Okay.
I ain't saying Barrington Levy.
If they want to bring Sean Paul, I'm ready. If they want to bring Shaggy, I'm ready.
Hold on.
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta let the gods talk. Say that again.
Sean Paul, Shaggy.
No, anybody them want to bring in a reggae. You understand me? You understand me? And you know, you say Shabba, I'm a son. And you say Shabba, them youth there, I youth where show me respect from them time there till now. You understand me? And me as a man, see, give thanks to see how them youth they grow over the years. Because me and Shabba and Supercat come from the same era, Kingston 11. And we three go play up a Radio City Hall the other night and the whole show sold out, everything. Kingston 11. And them youth they know where we are come from and them good time there. You understand me? Yeah, so at the end of the day, if one time me and Supercat did a general penitentiary. You understand me? So at the end of the day, I one family in a one year and them good thing there. And so and so.
No Movado, no Bouncy?
Me not go clash with like say, like would I clash with Shabba or clash with Supercat. If we are work, I just a nice vibes and we are work.
Right.
You understand me? But you say anybody when I respect the foundation and try for this the foundation, anything come, we know what time it is. In a battle, we ready for anything.
Let's go.
Boy, no vibes, no Movado, no bounty, none of them.
No, them are my son.
Different
I'm
eras.
picking them.
Different eras.
No,
But listen,
you can't go murder my picking them.
dollar fan, baby.
Can't do it.
You know,
Can't do it.
Yeah.
He's not a child killer, that's what he said. He can't go around killing the kids. Junior love the kids, can't kill them.
Junior love the kids.
You remember when Beanie and
Bounty did it.
Yeah.
That was amazing, bro.
Amazing.
yeah.
And they never touched it again. Swizz and Timberland them never touched it again. You know
Nobody is not there for do it because I'm one man
right?
ready for
And
it
you
and me
know,
ready for
clashes,
it, you know.
class
I mean, can't
versus
see
that
nobody for
started
clash
from
me.
Jamaica.
Yeah,
That's
of
the
course. My older brother tell me all the time, battle rap is a
What I
clash.
think
For them
some
not to
people
touch
the
it
next
again
man,
is
you know,
crazy.
with the verse or so
Yeah.
on. And some people come there and say, Shani called me from a yard. And say, Junior Reid, who will you clash with? I say, anybody.
He said,
He said, just tell me something. I say, all right. Link Barrington Leave, because I know Barrington Leave have some nice crossover international things. So
Right.
it'll be a good thing.
I said, all right,
Can't hear
cool.
back from Shani
I
about
made
that.
the phone calls. You know what I'm saying?
And what did
I
you
made
get back?
Nothing. Nobody wanted with home.
Look here, who else you got to after that, though? Who should have asked
Shaggy.
you Shaggy, where Shaggy said?
Shaggy wanted to be done. It started to be politics. It was politics.
Okay.
So it was, I said, look, in order to make it not so much
look,
like, I said, let me get all three of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of same way exchanging. And you have tunes with Shaggy, Barrington have tunes with Shaggy, and it could kind of, y'all could just mesh and it'll be
It's
fire.
not gonna happen, man.
You know what I'm
It's not gonna
saying?
happen.
Yeah.
No, let me
But
tell you
they,
something. You
somebody
said one
wanted
brother
a
gonna come out
band, this
there.
one wanted
And
a this,
say,
and
modern vampires of the city, and Tin Blood. At the world anthem that nobody knows. No, when I tell me, say,
yo,
I told they don't want it with home.
You don't want
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
you don't want that.
They don't want it with
That's
home.
what winning round right there.
They don't want it with home.
It's nothing. It's like if you do a verse, you talking about Lil Wayne. Fast.
Ninja Man
No,
say,
the
only
collabs
one
would
man
be
can
crazy.
clash him and a Joe.
Yeah.
And Ninja Man kill Ninja Man and Ramfik.
Yeah.
You said
it's gonna be
Ninja
nuts.
Man?
Yeah, Ninja Man. So yo, Junior Reid, all right, come. Me and Ninja Man up on a show already at Spanish Town and I'm trying for area. When I done with him, you know, him have to stay so you know, say, yo, I'm the father of that. You understand?
Respect,
me?
big
Ninja
respect.
them, man.
You the
Yeah, one
godfather,
family,
though.
man.
But you
Yeah,
but
man.
you ready. You ready for whoever.
Yeah.
You ready for
Oh, he ready.
Right now, I'm ready, and them not ready, you know. You understand me? JR production artist. Because me signed to my own label, you know. I mean, you own the master them for One Blood, Foreign Mind. All of my songs them I sing. Banana Boatman, Rapper Pam Pam, Badman, blah, 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 blah. I said, me never go in the studio go sing them song there. Right now, I get so much dub plate from like all of these sound system will come every day for dub plate. If I never sing them song for myself and believe in myself and do that, and I wait for some company and some people say, I wouldn't have no dub, wouldn't be eating, I can't eat and live without them. Because at the end of the day, you know, we rather, you see me, you know, me not eat to the devil. Some people say eat to the devil with a long fork, not even a long fork more feed to the devil and them things. We just give thanks to the little food that God provided in my garden.
Right.
And we can go and survive off of that. And the river, look here, them try block the river, the God, make them know say you can't block a running river. Because some water, it will go until the force and the pressure which is bust some water around us and bust it around us. I mean, I really believe in the flood. Where you see the drip, I believe in the drip. Because when the flood come down, you got to have enough container to catch all of the water where coming in the flood and nothing run past you. But look a drip, you know, just go and drip and your back will drip till it full, you move it and set and then I go and drip. So you drip till you reach your rate. You understand me?
Yeah.
But
You never stop.
you deserve to do more than survive though. You deserve the river, bro. You don't deserve the drip. You deserve
All right,
the
look,
river.
they deserve the thing, but they don't give it up. But look here, I'm going to show you something. You know what song we sing pan where go platinum and them look a thing that these record companies who have the thing where have the artists and they never have the courtesy and the art for send Junior Reid in Them things. Them not send me nothing my plaque. You know, when I put it on my wall for show people that my sons and my daughter can say, a 5 million or 10 million, that's the way and stay, so I'm the thing there. That's why I say it's a musical slavery I go on and I make a thing there. You understand? The whole of them plaque, everything have to come in. Because at the end of the day, if I have to deal it by law and I make a thing there, then forget, you understand, because there's a lot of plaques out there.
But that's not right. That's not right.
Yeah, you
So there's no
understand
plaque from the game record?
No plaque. No plaque from the mains. No plaque from even the Alicia.
This is why.
Game got a plaque.
No plaque
but I'm
from
saying-
them.
No, we talking
You ain't
about
get a
him.
plaque?
We talking about him.
Yeah,
They don't
he didn't
even
let
let
you
you.
Pay for your own plaques no more. How about that? I got a plaque. Me and him is owe the plaque. I'm the old man
Fredo
plaque.
Bang.
I even tried to ask them, can I pay for my own
I'm gonna
plaque?
make
They
a
always
song
like
now.
free
We need my
plaques,
plaque.
Easily.
Say that again.
Give, you know, unless me have to give them a song, say, oh, me need my plaque. Send me my plaque.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, can y'all Can y'all send this man his plaque?
You want them to say it's okay, one blood over a plaque, and give them the courtesy to make them know, say, yo, send me artist a plaque.
Yeah.
You understand me? If out of love, and they make a thing there, you understand me?
I'll send a plaque.
Oh.
I'm sending it.
After Junior,
You got 5 of them.
But
You got mine.
no.
This is why we hot.
You see right now? Me not really need
That's
them plaque
crazy.
there, no.
Hey, you don't.
Cause you say if you worry about the plaque and them thing there, right now we wouldn't be here even right now. Currently, that's we can come here under our company, courtesy of GR Production, and ram up Raider City Art. You understand me? And at the same time, you know, just all of them things. So them things alone show me say right now it's not about just the plaque and them things, because enough people get plaque and them make a thing there.
That's the
And then-
acknowledgement.
and-
Yeah, but
bigger than plaque.
we want you to
Respect.
see.
The respect.
But we want you to have that. We want you to have the plaque and everything that comes
Emmanuel, I
with it.
still say Marcus and them man there. And them man they give me the biggest plaque. Them have the biggest plaque. Because enough man get all plaque to right now and them not alive.
And that's the end of this
So
show.
this is my plaque, my life, live him come survive and can also we touch all strings, all can and them things.
All right. You got worldwide respect. And the hip hop world through the roof. Who's some of the biggest artists that you met and gave you respect?
Well, every big artist I meet give me respect. The whole of the artists them from
Jay-Z?
Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z, Puffy. You understand me?
50.
All of the artists, you know, well, we never really meet 50 yet. Yeah, but me know say 50 and means a man love 50 and them youth there.
Right.
Not because me sing a song with game feel like that. I don't know, you know, politics. 50 and them youth they are good youth and them youth they sing song will move me. And I stay and them make a thing there. You understand me? No come and it's not like I just a lot. You understand me? I just look one blood to bring to the thing. So don't surprise if you hear 50 Cent because I'm doing an album named Collab Alert. For sure, I compile all of these collab we do and make a thing there. And I hope Universal will give me all of the track them and all this company. These guys track them like a compilation for all of the great hits them we do and make a thing there. And I'm gonna hope them don't hold on on the thing because right now, sometimes, you know, anyway, we're not even going to go on it. Sometimes some company do some work with them thing and with them artists and them thing and when them free up certain things, they make it like go in the car and have your. And but you're not even take the go around, you just move on and go on the way you do. You understand me?
Right.
But at the end of the day, would I like have JC for my album, 50 Cent for my album and all them man there. And Puffy is a man too. I need him for my album.
Jay.
Them man there. Them
50.
man will show me respect.
Puffy.
You understand me? Puffy.
Right.
Then the three giant in the business, me have to have tune with the giant. If me have song with man like Wu-Tang Clan, because it's the doubler, I have to respect to the war and Guru. I have 2 tracks on the Wu-Tang Clan album. The doubler, Jarrell, and One Blood, the me and Master Killer. You understand me? So I have to respect them man, and them man that was before even the game. You understand? And I be a respect. You understand me?
Right.
Yeah, Ghostface Killer, me and him and Buster, I have a track what their name. It's about to go down for Dave, for K-Slay. And then we could think that me and Ghost have a relation and see me. You understand me?
Oh.
All of them man, they show me love and them thing there. You understand me? I work with Swiss Beat and them man, they show me love. Alicia Keys, all the people, them show me love and them thing there. You understand? Game show me love. You understand me? When me and him meet, when me and him talk, but when the promoter tell me that me never get to see him, I mean, I see nobody, me go to their show, I know say I eat that, I
Yeah,
just
y'all just need-
I
Y'all
just go
gotta
down
fix
the
that.
road.
Y'all just need that phone
Say,
call.
get
Yeah,
the bitch,
y'all
I
gotta
just
get
need
on
to
the
say, me
phone
I say, yeah. And them thing then, at the end of the day, it's to all the world know how Junior Reid, my art for my people and my love and them good thing there. You understand me? Nobody not make me feel no way.
else the world will feel away. You understand me, my lord?
Right.
So, you know.
I got one question for him.
Yeah.
Who have you not worked with that you would like to collaborate with?
Who I work with?
That you haven't? Is there anybody in this
Still
world?
living.
Yeah, 50 Cent, Jay-Z.
Okay.
You understand me? And we know so we can, and Puffy and them, we can do great work together. You understand me? Yeah.
Trinity.
Yeah, you understand me?
You want to rock with the Trinity then?
Yeah.
Right?
I
Did
get
you work
money
with
out the
Nas
power.
yet? Did you work with Nas?
Yeah, we have Nas. We have a track with me and Nas.
Okay.
Julian Money upon the album named Long Distance Relation.
Long distance, okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
But that song, there was one of the biggest songs, but you know, the same politics with record company, they released a single in China, in Japan and say so, on the album, and they didn't put the single on the album in the US.
Oh.
Yo, y'all gotta
silent.
stop. What are y'all doing? Y'all
But
gotta
just
stop.
check out this track with Juna Reid, Nas and Juna Gang, man. It named
No, I
This
gotta.
is really jam.
Send
gotta
this
ask
man
you.
his flowers,
One
his
heart,
blacks,
one love.
please. Jesus Christ.
What, besides what you stand for now, as far as like independence and artists and just unity as a whole,
Well, all right.
what's the message that you?
The message I want the youth them know, say, yo, yeah, we are all one father children, we are one blood, and the youth them in America, we love how them unite together and work together, even more than the reggae artists, hip-hop artists,
Right.
collab more and work together. Even if the man and a man have a beef, they may use the beef and put together and make money to and break bread together. You understand me? So we like that and everything. But it's even more than bread and everything, because the same food you take to save your life can make you lose it the same. So we have to just know, say, well, we live as one family and, you know, one love. You understand me? One blood and the one thing. You understand, my lord? We know so well. The one love we are deal with is a love where it'll bring life. When a woman and a man come together and get together and come so and bring a youth, two of them come together and bring a youth, that is one love. You understand me? And one blood. But because the blood have to come together before it become out of the love, you know. You get the picture, my lord? Get it. So we have to just know so well right now, you know, we send positive things out there, we send party music and happy things and them good things, but at the end of the day, you see, when we come on and talk about kill this, shoot this, that, and I try to prove what I'm getting there, we just make the funeral home get richer and the system, because not for the place, the things that we have to get, to go support them thing there, it's not we control it. We don't control the clothes, we don't control the liquor, and when people there, they need clothes, liquor, hairdresser, flight, all of these things and them things, so at the end of the day, that not really strengthen us. So we have to just know, so we do things for strength ourselves as a people, whether you're black or whether you're white, Indian or anything at all. We have to just start looking and know, so we're not nothing for prove. And we're not run a money race, we feel supposed to race and help each other. We're not a race, we try to prove who have the most money and who this have this and who have that and that and way. Because at the end of the day, I seize the money, you know. And Caesar can seize them. Caesar entitled to him money anytime. That's why you can have all 100 million at the bank and later on the bank does seize it and say you can't have no access to it because it's not your money. It's Caesar money and give unto Caesar. What is due unto Caesar, give it to Caesar. Caesar
That's crazy. Speaking of season, we held up these T-shirts. We took pictures with the shirts.
The shirt, yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, well, you see right now, when I take my thing, you know, because I do enough in the music where the whole world and the whole, you see, from the whole America know about Junior Reid, that means I put in my work as me come say, me say one blood, you know. So we don't care if you're Crips and you're blood, you know. We are one, you know. We not kill off one another because there's a funeral home and then people will make the money and they make a thing there. So me as a man, me sing a lot, even One Blood Chuck the remix. We bid me a game, we find out, say, 26 artists upon one remix, which it include Crips and it include Blood. Because game with the same blood and Snoop Dogg's and Crips, but the two of them upon the same track. So when we can all sing together and sing upon the same song, that is a great achievement. And then make a thing there, you understand me? If you know so well right now, and the vibe between Crips and Bloods and them thing, you know, you don't know you the whole part mad crazy thing like before. You understand? So man I get it may happen slowly but surely, you know. Youth I get to find out say it's all about making money and live good and take care of your family and take care of it. It's that about which we come down to and can hold a peace within yourself and a job. That's enough for you to stay so and worry and a worry and you have to be at peace with yourself.
Yes.
And I can hold your joy. It's not living a life. If you have to say so that we want to deal with it. You know what I mean? So They give thanks to sister, the youth them I live them way there, and all of them look at things so, you know? Yeah,
Now, you spoke of family.
yeah.
How's your daughter doing?
All right, you know, you see, yeah, when me not try, yeah, when me I say no, my thing not stop on music, because at the end of the day, you know, when the father said we have to do that. Right now, my daughter go through some tribulation right now behind the bars in Aliceville, Alabama, but I mean I just address it on just my daughter alone. But she maybe just send her there as an eye for me to see where I go on inside of the prison and know say it's a new plantation, because the new plantation is prison right now.
Yes, I agree.
You understand me? Okay, all right. So when she make me know where I go and them look at thing, and at the end of the day, man always I say free up the man them out of prison and thing, but what happened to the woman them? We have to say free up the woman them too, because the mother them bring the pit to them, and the mother take care of the community when the father go on the road, and without the woman them there no community. And then if the mother get taken from the youth, then they not have nobody for teach and direct them. And if the father get taken from the youth, they not have nobody for direct them. You understand me? All right. Enough man guilty and them little thing there, yeah? And at the end of the day, when a man guilty of doing certain thing, he's supposed to pay the penalty and same way too. And get him judgment for him doing whatever. So, but at the same time too, you see if ones and ones out there where you know say is a first offender and at the first time and them never really have the knowledge of what them really are do, them everybody deserve a second chance.
Right.
And you understand me? And at the end of the day too, you know, if the youth them they in a prison and know so well right now is a recreation center and everything there. You're supposed to recreate and get things to do and try better yourself and everything there.
Right.
Tell what I love about my daughter now. Before she go in them places, me and her never used to so tight. Now me and her tight because you take a while for you can see yourself and go looking at yourself and everything. And at the end of the day, me even give thanks to her because at the end of the day, she could have lose her life, she could have never there. You understand me? And at the end of the world.
Right.
You understand me? So sometimes Jack having me and doing things. You understand me? So you see, me and her are on a different vibes and I see where her head and everything and she in there so now where she try to do. More time I send her money, the money I send her, she not even, God bless her, she take out all for herself.
Feed everybody.
She feed everybody. And I say, why does she say, look, you know, say the Mexican when them over so them can't send money from Mexico come over here, you know, so them in a prison and them stay salary and nobody know where and them and people woman want this and woman want that and the person thing and them and I'm here and you understand me? And so me have to understand where she come from. And I make a thing about what we set up this foundation and name One Blood Freedom is a Must. You understand me? And we have the website One Blood Freedom is a Must. We want the people to follow it and support it because we're going to let out all the info. We just set it up. We're going to let out all the information we need to let out on that. You understand me?
Right.
And so we really sponsor 2 people so far already. You understand me? In the prison, a woman from Africa where them give her about 7, what she do? She get about 30 odd years and she do, you know, she have about, no, she do 15 years. And she have 10 more years for do, you know, whatever she did do. And so, you know, sometimes when some people need more time, it's just a no so well, because them go out from Africa, them not a family support or whatever, so, and maybe them case just need to bring up back, I think it maybe it's a grand or 2 or whatever, so, and even people in America too, them have them family also, but nobody remember them, and them lose link and them thing, and all them case need is a grand or 2 to bring up back, that's them can get a second chance, and nobody know they, you understand me? And at the end of the day, them don't know where I go on down in Alabama and them places, a different place from some other place and all kind of thing. So that draw my attention for really try to start so well, alright. You know? We're gonna do that for strengthen my daughter, help her, because she go in there and see and them getting you know, I even have a virgin, Tommy. You see Tommy now is a man that do 20 years already. How much year do already, Tommy? 25. And you're a lawyer now, right?
Yes.
And
Salute.
yeah, and you see him now. You see Tommy. Yeah. You see Tommy now. Him fight.
I'm not a lawyer. I'm a certified paralegal. I refuse
Paralegal.
to be a lawyer.
Right.
Similar to the way he refused to work under the industry of everybody else. Okay, because when you're a lawyer or officer of the court, they control you more. They control what you do and what you can't do.
Right.
They control the areas you work in, the areas you don't work in. Me, I can work in any state I want to work in as a certified paralegal.
Yeah.
I need your number. Before you leave, I need your number.
Yeah. And you just filed for my daughter.
I actually filed for a daughter. I'm actually from this area, but I'm a lot older. I'm a lot older than a lot of you guys here, so some of you might not know me. I was raised in this area. Worked on a few cases from around this area. I don't know if any of you guys know Walter Cook, ICE, co-defendant of Boy George. He owns a business right over here on 113th Street. Also helped Guy Fisher in this case. Helped Guy Fisher get home.
Salute.
His co-defendant, Wallace Rice.
Wow.
All was co-defendants of Nicky Barnes and them. We did Anthony Viola, Italian mobster out of Brooklyn.
Wow.
He had 10 life sentences. We got him back home.
Wow.
And one of the reasons that
10 life sentences, but you got him back home.
That's a bar.
Yeah, I need that
Amazing.
too.
my organization is called Second Chance for Real, because we give you the second chance. We look for the back doors. Okay, I work with everybody who has been incarcerated or who have loved ones that's incarcerated, so that they don't treat people like numbers. You know what I'm saying? We focus on the individuals and their means. You know, so going back to his daughter, she's a beautiful person. Her concern is not even getting herself out of jail. She's more concerned about helping other females, the mothers that's in there, the people that she witnessed, that she's become aware of what the system is doing to us as a black family, as people of color, and so on. You know.
Amazing. Amazing.
That's what's
how,
up.
how can we support these organizations? How do we do it? How do we do it?
Well, we're in the process right now of putting something together. Like I'm going to Missouri next month, and we're doing a show, and we're getting donations and stuff like that. You know, people give us donations. I do pro bono work. I work for profit too. I work for lawyers and with lawyers, but I don't allow the lawyers to control me. My job is to keep the foot on the lawyer's neck to make sure that the lawyer is doing this work for the people. Make sure that people understand the system, make sure that people understand the rules, what they're entitled to and what they're not entitled to, and so on.
Right. We definitely got to get you back on the show, bro.
Word.
I'll
Definitely got to get
give
you
me a
back.
call.
Did you say
I'm down
G
there with all
Fisher
my
is home?
family.
Did you say you got Guy Fisher home too?
Yes.
He's home?
He's in Florida.
Yeah, he's home.
Yeah.
He's in Florida now.
He was hooping the other day. I actually had the rights to his movie. I actually visited him in jail.
I worked with his son.
Cause Corey Fisher, the ball player,
Villanova.
is his distant like nephew or a relative. So Troy Lamont from Brooklyn put me with Guy Fisher. I actually went to jail.
His son
he put me on the
raps.
list, and I went to go see him.
His son raps. Shout out to G Fisher. His son
Okay.
actually gets
Big
it
up
in.
G
And he's
Fisher.
a
One
beast.
blood.
Thank
One
you.
blood.
He's a beast.
For real.
Big up G Shout out to Guy Fisher, though. Real, authentic dude. Put me on the list to come visit him and all that, and gave me the rights to his movie. I couldn't get it sold.
Nah, they're not. She's being used as a pawn, yo.
Ooh.
Brittany Griner. You ever seen that movie with Nicolas Cage, Lord of War?
Where we going?
Where he played the arms dealer.
Yeah.
That's based on a true story. They're using that guy that's locked up, they're using him as a bargaining chip. So the Russians will let Brittany go if they let that dude go.
Wow.
Also,
Yeah.
we're fighting a big case now with the Supreme Team. I just got finished shooting a video documentary about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, that's going to air at the end of the summer. You know, but we're working on not Supreme case, but Gerald Miller, his nephew, trying to get him out. We're trying to compare his case. This is some of the strategies that we use to the Italian guy. The Italian guy had 10 life sentences. Gerald Miller has 6 life sentences. So we're saying, what's the difference in the two organizations?
Right.
Other than the white organization versus the black organization.
Right. Wow.
Got to get him back.
We definitely
get
got to
him
get you
back.
back. Definitely got to get
I hope no one ever needs you, but I'm glad they got you.
I got one last question for you, boss.
One last question.
One last question.
Yeah.
Is Junior Gong's name an ode to you being Junior Reid?
Well, all right. You know so well. Wait a second, Junior Gang.
Did Junior Gong take that name because of you? Because you're Junior Reid? Did he want to be a part of your legacy, being called himself Junior Gong?
Well, I don't even know still, you know? You understand me? But for me, Junior Gang mother already, and she tell me, say, yo, Junior Gang, you are an artist, you know, you're my favorite artist. And how old Junior Gang is?
I don't know.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, you know, yeah, she said, well, him is a man, him is a great fan of Junior Reid, and when I see him, I tell me, say, yo, you know, we sang we love with the Eleanor Rigby from One Blood, Eleanor Rigby, and Ray, and this and that, and so, you understand me? So, you know, maybe she could have, you know, she'll tell me, say, and even Sydney Breakspear, which is Junior Gang mother, she said, well, me, I want her favorite artist, and I'm like a thing there, you understand me? So, and if you check out the song, the biggest hit song with Junior Gang have, which is Welcome to Jam Rock, is me sing Shakalak Rock. Same rhythm, dong, dong, Shakalak Rock. Whoa, whoa, dong, 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 Shakalak Rock. Aye, dong, dong, boom, Shakalak make we rock. Dong, dong, dong. Dong, 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 dong. World a wreck, dong, dong, dong. Same beat, you know?
Right.
So me say Shakalak Rock and Junior Gang come say Welcome to Jam Rock. So we are the first rock, you know?
Wow.
All right.
Fire.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Listen. We appreciate you. Your influence, everything that you've done for the culture, One Blood, the message, and now what you're doing, what you guys are creating for the queens that's locked up and the kings that's locked up.
Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate you,
man.
bro.
We have to take the time out for big up all of the item and big up the whole America, because without America, and I want to take on to my message, so there wouldn't be no Junior Reid. So we have to big up the whole America, the whole world. Big up Jamaica, big up, come from Firehouse or Towel, because we put Firehouse and Towel on the map, because there was a time I come from Firehouse, but I couldn't go to Towel, although I was born between the same area, whatever. So, and then we could think that because of politics, like they might bring a thing like Crips and Bloods. So way. And through the song One Blood, make me could have walk through all of the places me could walk through. And then we could think that. You see me I say? And some man say, and some man be so worried, I give me love and way. And you understand me? So you have to big up the whole of Firehouse people them, big up the whole of Whalers, yeah, big up the whole of Red Hills Road, the whole of Jungle, the whole of Rima. Matches Lane, you name it, the whole place. Whole place are my place, because at the end of the day, when Babylon try to separate the youth and politician, we go there and say One Blood. And make every youth can walk in everything and all. 4 or 5 man we are war. Them thing when me stand up on the ground, them know say well that One Blood that, and that him stand for be love. And you understand, and no badness behind that, you know. And at the end of the day, you know them just know say be love the behind that. You understand, our love a different kind of love.
Right.
But with our love, you better put respect on our love. Because you understand, don't take our kindness or weakness and know so right now. I love your deal and life. That means so we can survive forevermore. You understand me? Because if you do that, me not forget no judgment, you know. Holy Emmanuel I, Selassie, John Marcus I, the God and the ancestor them give judgment. You hear that, my lord? You see me I say?
Facts.
So, One Blood.
Thank you.
And big up the sun them in that place, because right now, we have some more sun outside. See that?
More
Water
suns?
blood. Water blood there.
Army, man.
The Ethan blood and Madola. And
You got to unlock it.
them can't come in.
Yeah, I like it.
Come through. Joshua blood, I'm a son this. See it?
Bless up.
What's going on?
I look a brother named Grammy son. Them get him out now, struggle through war and them look at thing about him son this and it. I see him look like him father. So I don't get to that Grammy. Him just come back again in a different flesh.
What's going on?
Yes, I mean.
No doubt.
We look a cousin, a one family. You understand me?
Yeah.
Likewise, Shani. Likewise, the whole thing.
Your man.
You sure you didn't get them 21 women?
You drinking that root? Wild woman. Yo, free the queens.
Look
free the kings.
Look out for the Junior Reid.
Natural roots. So when they get that is life.
Natural.
So
42 women.
And you too has
Tell me your Instagram. Tell me your gram, man.
Yeah, my
How they can
Instagram.
find you?
My Instagram is Real Junior Reid.
Yeah. And the foundation now is One Blood Freedom is a Must.
One Blood Freedom is a must.
Yeah. And then we have from a company, we have GR Production.
Boom.
Productions. You understand me?
If it ain't that,
That's
it
the
ain't
label.
real.
Yeah.
Support the real. We out.
Oh,
And
man.
look here, and next thing again, too, I got, you check out my album.
One Blood album available on digital platform, distribute through GR Production. You have the Listen to the Voices album, The Long Road, The Visa, cause when they take away my visa for 10 years, I put out an album named Visa with the same visa that they cancel, this thing behind it. Visa. And just check out GR Production online for all of the things.
Can I ask you Caribbean dudes a question, man? One thing crazy.
What's that?
How come when I go to the restaurant and I ask for a spoon instead of a fork, it's a problem?
Don't ask for nothing.
No.
When you
No,
get
I
what
want
you
the
get,
spoon.
just keep it pushing.
They be like,
When you ask for extra oxtail gravy, that's the problem.
No. What? You see the spoon?
Yes.
We don't eat with spoon. We eat with fork.
Yeah.
We drink soup with
The
spoon.
soup, I know.
Right.
But I want a scoop, man.
So
I
if
want
you drink
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga.